comrades, today is October 23rd, 2025, and the current time is 8:17 p.m. Today is National Kangaroo Awareness Day. In honor of our comrades from down under, we have imported a number of kangaroos and outfitted them with boxing gloves. They will take on any comrade willing to fight them, and may or may not have been augmented with augmentations to help them fight. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
I'm alive. Isn't that crazy? Oh my goodness, I am a professional streamer. I think. Yeah, there we go. I am a professional streamer. I did it. I got the game to load and all this other stuff. How are all of you, comrades? You all having fun on this Thursday? I know it's the last stream of the week. I know I had to cancel yesterday. Very sorry about that, but things happened, and you know, sometimes you gotta go have time with family that you only see like maybe once a decade, so that's why I had to cancel yesterday. That's basically the gist of it. Hopefully, that is perfectly understandable to most of you, and all of you, ideally, and if not, then I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, how are all of you doing? Congrats to Ray for being first. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Don't worry, I know.
Next week will be short to cash Sunday will.
Not just next week, but the week after is probably going to be shorter too, maybe, depending on what time I make it back to America. Anyways, how are all of you doing? Hello, Ray and Ronnie and Sun and Umi. Also, thanks for 50 months. Oh my gosh, 50 months. That's, it's basically a full-size toddler at this point. And Goldenrod, and I think that's everyone who's here so far. I don't think anyone said anything on the YouTube side yet, so we'll see how this pans out. Hopefully we'll get to explore space and do all sorts of stuff. There's some quest lines I wanted to touch on today, so that's why we're playing a little bit more of this. However, I do need to edit a JSON file real quick. And I'm just going to crank my max fleet size and DP up to 700. And then I'm going to just quickly reload the game. So give me 1 second to reboot the game, and then we'll be good to go. So, anyways, hopefully you're all having a good day. Like I said, I was a little busy, and I also was playing some OpenTTD on my personal time, and I found out why it was so difficult. It turns out the some of the economy settings I had set were set to make the game like about 3 or 4 times more difficult than it normally is, and I must have had that on when I was playing vanilla because I needed a bit of a challenge. And when I was doing it with First 5 and all the other stuff, that's why the game was way more difficult than it needed to be, and why I could not make any money. So now I know. Also, yeah, don't forget there's the Christmas album challenge thing, which has another, how many more days is this left? Whatever it is, it's 22 days left and it's already 40% of the way there. I think it'll make it if people remember to actually contribute points to it, but we'll see how that pans out. Anyways, Starsector time. Anyways, so like I said, like it was mentioned earlier, next week's gonna be a little shorter because I'll be streaming from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I will not stream on Thursday because I will be driving all the way up to Canada. And unfortunately, I cannot make driving to Canada a stream because that is, 1, a little dangerous, and 2, it's just a little rough because I don't have a camera set up for that. And I wouldn't be able to read chat while I'm driving too. It's a little dangerous. I don't have any of those fancy Meta Ray-Ban glasses that have the HUD built in. I'm waiting until the technology really develops and I can have a HUD in both eyes in my glasses, and then I will jump in on that technology. Ray will absolutely hate me for it, but it'll be great. It's okay, I'll only use them when I'm not in Ray's presence. That'll be fine. How about that? So that's the thing. Anyways, let's get into Starsector because it's been some time since we played this, and by some time I mean a week. Basically, one of the reasons I'm playing Starsector today is I don't know what happened, but last time I played Starsector, the VOD didn't, like, the people, there weren't really a lot of people watching on YouTube, but I don't know why, but the VOD got pushed really hard to, I guess, a lot of people on YouTube, and so the video popped off. It got like, the VOD got like 500 views over the span of like a weekend. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, well, maybe people want to see some more Starsector. So I'm like, all right, let's give this a shot still. So that's why we're playing a little bit more of this. Oh, and I also enjoy the game, and it's been some time since we did our anime waifu shenanigans with boats. So that's why we're trying this out. So basically, here's our fleet. It's pretty chunky. There's a couple ships here that we probably need to start purging, and we also have this thing, the Gilgamesh attack super destroyer, and we also have a lot of these other random drone ships that we probably need to start sorting through. So basically, we have 4 utility ships and a giant fleet of everything else. Yeah, you did. Oh, did you see the meta glasses? Yeah. So, I've been paying attention to those. Oh shoot. Because they're interesting, right? It's a very unique technology. And apparently, one of the major features is that it has this red LED light that tells people, hey, I'm recording with my glasses because it's a built-in camera. And apparently someone figured out how to hack that, and now people are like, wait a second, this is illegal. You're not supposed to be able to remove this. And now people are mad. And people are like, and other people are like, no, I need this hack on my glasses too. I want to be able to make sure no one sees me doing stuff. So it's a disaster for privacy everywhere. It's like the whole Google Glass thing all over again, but with now Facebook at the center of it. So we'll see how this pans out. I think it's going to be a disaster for everyone involved, but as someone who does not have one of those things, I guess it doesn't really matter for me in the end. Anyways, let's go quickly double check our ships, because our ships are a mess and probably need some adjustments. So here's again my primary ship. This is the Metagross with 2 Sarexas and a Lunatic Bow and a Gluon Lance. I would like to replace the Lunatic Bow with another Gluon Lance, but I don't think I have the technology to build one. But there are a lot of other comically large size weapons, including the Plasma Cannon and Particle Bolters, Death Gaze Assault. There's a lot of silly stuff. In fact, I actually kind of want to try one of these, so I'm gonna try trimming some weapons here just to try it out. Let's see. I do need to keep the mini breves, and I think if I crank down the capacitors a little bit, and I replace this with a plasma cannon and a plasma cannon, I kind of want to see how this pans out. We're testing something real quick before we go off and fighting. Listen, they already tried doing computers in our brains. I think Elon Musk tried doing that with some dude. He's like, hey, you want a computer in your brain? And he has it installed. And also they tried doing it on monkeys, and the monkeys started to die. So, you know, anything's possible now. Just, you know, be aware that it may not go the way you think it's gonna go. Okay, so here's our new updated ship. So we have lasers, and then I know we had the Sarexas. Okay, got it. Alright. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this will destroy most anything that we throw at it. Perfect. Alright, we've got our ship now. Alright, is there anything else we want to update while we're sitting around? Like, this one has random weapons installed, and this is a Racing assault battleship. I would like to try to standardize the weapons on all these things. Like, this one has a hyperrail cannon and a spike driver. If I had another hyperrail cannon, I'd like to just make it all the same. But I don't think I do. That's kind of the problem we're running into. It's just a cacophony of random weapons that we just have lying around with no rhyme or reason to it. And we could make it even bigger. Like, we could give it whatever this setup is. Double assault cannon, storm needlers. Like, this thing probably does a lot. That's probably fine. I think this will be okay. Let's try this. And then let's see. I think these are, like, this is a carrier is fine. This is a small destroyer with rail launchers and small stuff. That's fine. This one's a little jankier. Desolator cannons. If I auto-fit this. Ooh, I think this might be okay. That's fine. Let's roll with this. Multiple heavy sparks. Okay. So, that's our ship for the time being. Also, hello, Kefir. How are you? So, what were we up to last time? Let's take a look. Okay. So, we need to go to Xander, except I don't remember where Xander is, which is the problem. I think we have to go to the Daybreak. So we can get there in about 13 days, which I think should be doable. We do need to buy more fuel. We actually are out of gas. So I'm just gonna kidnap some fuel from where we got it in a large quantity of supplies as well. We should be okay with this. Maybe another 2,000. Let's make sure the colony's good to go too. Doing fine summer heat. Oh, what do you mean summer heat? Oh, that's right, you're in the southern hemisphere. Because for me, it's been getting cooler and cooler and cooler, and I am so happy that we're finally getting cold weather, because I love cold weather. Okay, so I'm gonna replace the spaceport with an alpha core. And we're gonna replace the way state. We're gonna replace the Star Fortress with an alpha core as well. And I could probably add another structure if I really wanted. What would I add? Engineering hubs, centralization bureau, commodity forges. There's a lot of stuff I could put in. Yeah, I don't like cooking in my own sweat. That sounds really rough. That's why I am much more of a cold weather person. You know, some nice cool breezes hanging around. I don't think we want to do any of this for now. All right, let's because there's no colony threats coming our way right now, right? Yeah, all right, let's go on a magical adventure for the time being. Before it disappears, we gotta go reach out to them and be like, hey, we found your exo ship, and I know you've got some cool stuff in there. Here's some offerings to get them to be a little happier. Thankfully, it's not too far. We can just fly on over, just about, 6-day journey. And maybe bung around here. So, what's all your plans for the weekend? I think tomorrow I might actually, or not tomorrow, but on Friday I believe I'm actually going to, or Saturday I actually believe I'm going to a gun range, possibly? I believe that's our plan, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We are going to, it's like an outdoor range. We didn't get to go last week, so I think tomorrow's the time we're going to be able to go and finally get to go pew pew. Alright, so welcome to Utopia, which is where the location of the Daybreak is, which is where we need to go. Where is it? Is this it? Hello? Oh, that's a pirate fleet. Alright, well, we'll just kill the pirate fleet while we're here. So let's just have the second command do it. I didn't realize there's a pirate here. Okay, well, there was a pirate here. I guess there was, there must have been a quest that we weren't paying attention to and just managed to complete it by accident? Oh yeah, there was, there was a bounty on that person, and I guess we accomplished it. Okay, we need to go there. Also, this entire system is unsurveyed, so we're gonna survey the whole thing, because there's gotta be something of note here. Alright, come on. Hopefully Daybreak's not gonna go disappear. Just stay right where you are, buddy. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna talk to Xander. Alright, we got your mission completed. Now we've gotten some influence. What other missions you got? A rogue autonomous fleet is nearby. Sure, we can go pop that. Okay, so there's a bunch of oh, that's like, hold up. Okay, so 4 battle carriers, a bunch of destroyers, Beta Numara, and there's a prototype fighter. Okay. And then she wants... Okay, so she wants influence. So we have to give her stuff, but a lot of this I don't really want to hand over. Especially not the Archdemon core. Maybe the blueprints that we may not have already used yet? Or we could just ignore it. Maybe it's not necessary. Oh, also hello there, Kefir, on the other platform as well. So I think it's funny that Arani can't speak because Arani's out working. Okay, so these are interesting exotech mods, hull alterations. Probably don't need any of these, but these weapons. Hyperspatial javelins. You know what? They're actually not that expensive. I might as well just buy some of these weapons. In fact, let's just buy their entire stock of weapons. I think that could be useful for later. Alright, let's go just quickly survey all these planets while we're hanging around. You never know what you're gonna find. Also, my nose has been stuffy non-stop. I've been trying to make it less stuffy. But like I said before, taking Benadryl is a one-way trip to getting knocked out for the rest of the evening, and I try not to do that, because being knocked out is not fun. There's a lot of things I like to do, especially before I sleep. Like I've been playing a lot of League of Legends and Battlefield, which is probably not the best thing to do, but I find it enjoyable. Oh, what's wrong with me? Why is League of Legends a curse? I think it's just one of those things, like if your friends want to play League of Legends, you also want to play League of Legends, and then you just can't get away from it. Oh man. And that's kind of why I've been playing a lot of it. It's just so hard to get away from. Hello Flaming, how are you, comrade? I'm doing pretty good. Like I was mentioning earlier how I couldn't stream last week, and next week's gonna be a little shorter of a stream because I'm gonna be traveling to Canada land again. That's right, Canada demands attention, and the only person who can save Canada is me. So that's why I'm gonna save Canada from themselves. Save Canada from Minister Trudeau, who I don't think is even Prime Minister anymore. I don't keep up with politicians very much, but I think there was I saw in the news one day that I thought was really funny, but apparently Justin Trudeau, you know, the former Prime Minister of Canada that everyone clowned on, is dating Katy Perry, and I was like, that's some actual interesting news. All right, let's deploy this. I think we're just at full assault this, and we should be fine. All right, let's test out our brand new kit. So we have a brand new, brand spanking kit of just raw destruction, and hopefully we'll be able to kill anything that gets in our way. Let's see how nasty it gets here. He was married. He's no longer married. Yeah, I was actually curious too, because when I read that, I thought he was married, but no, I looked it up and it said that he has been separated from his former wife, and they've got a formal divorce in 2021 or 22 or something like that, and I was like, oh, I never would have known that. Like, at all. Because I don't keep up with Canadian politicians. We're not, this is just this fight's over. That was easy. Alright, we didn't lose anything. We could get these drones. I don't think I care about any of them. I'll take that, that's fine. That's fine, we'll just grab whatever we can take. There are a few more planets we gotta survey, so let's just hit each of those. But yeah, that's the timeline we live in now. Isn't it great? Just that's how it works. Is this entire system just nothing? We're making money at least. Okay, so survey says nothing. A lot of stuff to mine out if we set up colonies here, but I don't want to set up a colony. Do I sound weird? I feel like my nose just sound like my stuffy nose just make me sound off. I'm sorry. I need to find like a non-drowsy antihistamine, and I'll sound a lot better. I just don't know why. The allergy is flaring up. It's not a cold, I swear. If it was a cold, Ray would kill me. Also, this has Ancient Industries, ultra rich ore. There's a lot of stuff here. It's very hard to live here, but there is a lot of items here, which is really tempting to go grab. Anyways, let's get on out of here. We don't need to be in this area anymore. It's a disaster of asteroids, and I don't want to deal with that. All right, so two choices. We can go to the quest, which is because we got basically as we get this higher, right, our influence with the exotech people, they will be a lot more willing to give us cool technologies like new ships and leadership and being indebted to us. So that's kind of things that we can do. Also, so we're gonna go follow the plot line to this oh, that's really far. Ooh, wait. That's 19 days. That's not that bad. 1,200 units of fuel. I think we can do that. That's not too bad. All right, let's head on over. It's actually a very short distance away. Just a matter of like punching through the spooky storms. Also, to answer the questions that I know was brought up earlier about like couple stream, that's a maybe one day thing if Ray ever wants to, but you know, maybe. Because, it's hard to get that type of stuff set up, is all I'm gonna say. And what would that type of content even be about? We talk about food, Is it just a just chatting type segment where people can just tune in and listen to us yap about? That's an option, I guess. Alright, we gotta go kill this spooky fleet. Hello, Alex. Good evening. How are you? I don't know why you always... That emote is just... The hyper-dance emote just throws me off every time. Alright, we gotta go kill this autonomous response fleet is what they're called. So let's go slap them silly. Should not be that difficult, right? Alright, Oh, I can... Yeah, I'll just set... I'll fight it out, actually. I want to fight this out. Oops, I forgot to set everyone else in. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Let's get everyone in here. You're going to a wedding today. Have fun with the wedding. Weddings are fun. Or do you not like weddings at all? Oh, you mean the wedding quest for Sunrider, right? That's what you meant? Well, let's get through this first. Yeah. Well, let's get through this quest line first. One thing at a time, comrade. We'll definitely try. Alright, we gotta just catch up because unfortunately we are slow and they are fast. Because they have some unique fighters and also they are just really hard to catch. Kind of the issue with piloting a very slow ship is that it's just hard to get anything done. We move at a cool 53, we're basically a giant brick wall that they can't punch through, but that's the problem because I can't get up there. Where are they? I'm gonna speed this up because otherwise it's just... Oh, they're just running away. Oh, they were just running. They were just retreating the whole time. Actual cowards. The lot of them. They didn't want to fight. Okay, got it. What's the point of this? No, I'm gonna chase him down. Here, I'm just gonna order my second in command to do it. It's probably easier if they do it. All right. I don't really care. All right, gotta destroy them again. Testing 0.8 update. Okay. What's in the update? What kind of cool things can we expect? All right, take all that. There's still one more. Okay. Please. Oh my goodness, it keeps escaping. Is it because I don't have anything fast enough to catch them? There we go. Now it's dead. Thank goodness. Alright, that quest is complete. Let's salvage everything. While we're here, might as well survey every planet. 50% larger? Wait, what's in the rules CSV? Isn't that where you put all the text and dialogue, or is that a completely different CSV? I don't really know how it all operates. I know how to do a little bit of Starsector modding. Oh, okay, so it is the dialogue. Got it. That's kind of what I thought. Maybe we just get out of here. All right, let's skedoodle. Let's go back to home base, and we'll figure out where to go from there. Especially if it involves having to deal with a Luddite wedding. Oh, we have just enough to get back to base. You know what? We might as well tag one of these local systems too. Might as well see what's around. Let's go check out this system here. There's no planets here, is there? If I jump in here, there's gonna be nothing. Oh, not again. I hate this so much. This happens every time. Why is there always a neutron star? Just transverse jump. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. All right. Let's head into this system real fast too. Again, we want to check each of these systems just to see if there's anything of note. At least this one's not going to try to kill us as soon as we hop in. Goodness, that was obnoxious. So, I wonder how much people really enjoyed, what's it called? OpenTTD. I'd like to do more trains sim streams in the future, because I like those types of games. I know it's not everyone's favorite type of thing, but I enjoy it a lot. And so that's something I kind of want to play more in the future. But if not, if people don't like it, then I'll just play it on my own time. It's kind of hard to enjoy trains if you're not really into that type of thing, if you're not into transit networks and the discussions revolving around that and gushing over how every other country does transit networks better than America does. It's so tragic. Even the bus systems are just better. Actually kind of interesting because I know a lot of localities really want to have better public transit, but just the cost of building like even a rail, like a monorail, is just so expensive. It's prohibitively expensive because everyone wants to stop it from happening because, oh, but my land, or but the noise, or insert other complaint that, it's, it's valid complaints and concerns. But sometimes people need to realize you gotta do this for the greater good and you just have to suck it up. But alas, that's how it works. That's why the California high-speed rail project's just never gonna get done at this rate, unfortunately. Let's tag this. Let's go in here real fast. I want to see what's here. There are... Okay, there's a few planets. Might as well grab these real quick. Alright, this one says nothing of note. What about this one? There's a probe. There's never anything in these probes. It's over here. Okay, there's one more planet to check. Alright. Just gotta snake around this, and we should be fine. Pairing public transportation in most places just not compared to paralyzed man with an Olympic runner. Yeah, it's you're not wrong when you say it like that, but it's true. There's just public transit in a lot of countries are just like way better, but it's because they had the they weren't inundated with the car industry. Hey, there's ruins. All right, please tell me we find something good. A Gyuki Flak Storm Array. VPC Luxury Goods. A low-tech blueprint package. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so now we have more blueprints. All right, now we get out of here. I think now we go back to base and figure out how to deal with this ludic wedding. How does that work? Do I have to just talk to the people and be like, hey, we're here to attend your wedding? Let's go fly over to Gensokyo real quick. We should be able to just bypass all this. Go to 4x speed and just run all the way there. Our fleet is slow. What's the slowest ship? Oh, the Eagle. Okay, we gotta crank that Eagle up with additional mods to make it faster. Oh, okay. Let's see if I have that quest. I don't think I have that quest. Also, they might hate me, so we may not... Well, it's the Ludic Church, right? Not the Ludic Path. It's under important? Okay. Yeah, so we definitely don't have it, so we'll have to unlock it then. Alright, hopefully it's not too bad to unlock it. I'm gonna put away the ship that we have that's like, hey, it's like a Satan ship. I don't think our guests want to deal with that, so we'll go and deal with that in a bit. They could have at least good trainers. They didn't cause otherwise potential in terms of proper min-maxer. Yeah, a real min-maxer would build trains everywhere. We were mentioning it the other day, but I hate the concept of pod-based transportation because it's just so stupidly inefficient compared to just having a normal train, if you know what I mean. Alright, Beholder of Gilead, got it. Well, let's quickly go... let's go figure out our ships first. Okay, so which one of these is the demon ship? Is it the Decidui? Is it the Decidui? Well, one of these has like the demon mod installed, and I need a... Here we go. It's the Dusknor, which I guess makes sense. Let's put that one away. Alright. So let's put the Dusknor away, which is... Oh, it's this one. Alright, yeah, let's put it away for now. And then let's pull out... Oh, well, it's okay. I wanna just leave it on there and just grab a different ship. I like having variety to mess around with. An Aurora, a race and fantasy destroyer with a bunch of demons that can get removed. We have a bunch of small support frigates and attack corvettes. Maybe we take some of these small ones. Could also take a... but this is a cruiser. I mean, there's another cruiser type, and we have this other strike phase. I'll stick to strike phase cruiser. I think that'll be fun. That's another cruiser to replace the cruiser. Oh, it has to be AI though. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's see. We have an exo processor. Or we can put an Arc Demon Core. Well, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with putting a Demon Core in this thing, so let's just throw that in here and it'll probably be fine. Let's, I'm just gonna auto-fit it because I don't know what to throw on here. Hyperspatial Javelin, a bunch of random hyperspatial darts. Okay, that seems reasonable, probably, and I'm sure it's not gonna cause issues. I think I need to pull out... Alright, we gotta go also adjust the Starmie, because I believe... Yeah, so the problem with this build, other than the weapons being bad, which speaking of which, we're gonna auto-fit it. Oh yeah, that is what it's supposed to be. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Heavy... okay, sure. So it needs augmented drive field, which I'm gonna just build in. And then we can fit the rest of it. I don't care what it is. Seems okay. Alright. And I believe we have one officer who's not assigned, so we'll assign it to this one. I believe it's Xanth who's not got anything, and just auto-fit this, because I don't know what to fit this as. Cool. Alright, let's go to a ludic planet and say hello, and go interrupt their wedding. Alright, so Gilead or Beholder Station. Of which I believe we don't really travel to either of those locales, but it should be fine. Alright, so... where is Gilead? I believe that is somewhere over here, right? Ooh, it's a lot of, the Hegemony's taken over a lot of this, unless it's all Hegemony. Asconia, oh, maybe it's over here. It's a little further. Antilia... Here we go, okay. A cannon. Alright, so I think before we do that, we might need to make a quick pit stop at Asconia, because we need to buy some gasoline. Because, good lord, our fleet is hungry. We basically fly at... It's the car equivalent of going, like, 9 gallons to the mile, based on how much we have to spend on day-to-day. Not even just, like, food, but supplies, too. Fuel and supplies are just... We just need so much of it. Thankfully, Asconia should give us a decent amount. Or Sindria. Alright. Come on. Need to buy some stuff. We'll see how this pans out. Ooh. That's fine. Alrighty. Let's go buy our goods so we don't starve. So I can buy the whole stack. I probably don't need the whole stack. I need, like... That's good. And, you know, just buy another 1,000. And then supplies. That's fine. The drugs are not really worth selling here. Maybe the organs are. It's not even worth being like a smuggler anymore because the prices are just not worth it. It's not worth selling that much copium for that little value. We'll sell that. And then... we already have these. That's fine. Okay. Alright, let's continue. That should be enough resources to complete this little adventure. Because again, our fleet is hungry. Also, other related things, but I probably will be ending the Helldivers colony run probably a little sooner. Maybe like 2 more episodes, and then I think we'll be done with it. Because I think we're reaching the point where we've accomplished everything I wanted to do with that run. And I think it'd be fun to try something new. I don't know what the new colony theme would be, but I think we won't do a ship. We'll do something else. Because I think we did 2 ship colonies. I want to try something a little bit on the ground again, and maybe start at a higher tech level. Yeah, glug glug fuel. Oh, hello, they want to stop me. Oh, they're stopping them, alright. Welcome to Gad. So we gotta go to Gilead, which is all the way over there. Oh, this is a really pretty, what do you call it? Skybox. Or background? Whatever it is, it's very pretty. I love it. I love how it looks. Welcome to Gilead. The planet of the church. Alright, hello there. Wait. Oh, they instantly hate me. Hostility due to use of unusual modifications. Wait. Huh? Wait a sec. Wait a second. Hold on. We're gonna reload real quick. Yeah, one of these ships has another one, and I don't know which one it is. Let me check. It's that, or it's the modifications they said, right? So it's gotta be a mod. Could be red. I wonder if it's just because even if it's on a ship that's not active, it's an issue. Or is it a weapon? Auxiliary, so not the weapon. It's not on here. You know, it might be a weapon. Let me also just check all the weapons. Auxiliary thrusters. Flux shunt. Desolator cans, okay. Magikarp's got nothing of note. Concord Forever. Lasers. I don't think it's on here. No. Definitely not on this one. Definitely not on this one. It's not the capture webs. Decidui doesn't have it. Arcfusil's Avenger. It's definitely not on this. It's not on this one either. What could it be? Oh boy. The game of playing whack-a-mole to figure out which one of these carries the curse. Automated ship. Oh, here we go. Shrouded Mantle. Found it. This is the one. Alright, that's fine. Let's just purge it for now. Alright, now let's go continue the quest line. Alright. So, we'll quickly go to Gilead, and we'll say hello to our beautiful Lunite friends down here on the surface of this planet or system and see what they got to say to us. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from this engagement. Alright. Take a shuttle down. They have nothing for us. Okay. Oh. Alright, so I think we've done this before. Yeah, so visit the shrine, walk the path, approach the shrine, return to our fleet. Like to learn more about your faith. Join the novice in prayer. Zachariah Painter. Blessing. I feel interested to welcome you, Captain. Want to see the shrine. Tell me about this place. How many shrines are there? I'd like to visit the shrines. Might you indeed? Here you go. Alright, so now he's given us the locations to all of these. I assume this is the quest that you're talking about that we didn't unlock, right? Also, hello, son. Good evening. How are you, comrade? Also, while we're here, we might as well see what they got for us. Jackhammers, weapons. A lot of very aggressive weapons. Kirin burst cannons. I don't know how they got their hands on these things, but I'm gonna just get them real fast. I think I care about the rest of these, right? Can I sell them organs, drugs, anything? No, they don't want to buy any of it. Got it. Yeah, these prices are a little rough. All right, that's fine. All right, I think we got the quest. All right. Do we actually have to visit all these? Oh, the bar? Okay. Visit a couple at the table. Okay, here we go. You visit a couple at the table. The couple appears to be barely of age. They greet you with smiles, the woman's pronounced heterochromatic eyes shining in the overhead light. Good day, Captain. Blessings be upon you. He subtly bows with his palms together. The woman says, my name is Hasiru Grand Order, and this is Gabriel Santos. We're looking for someone to give us a ride to Beholder Station. Will you please take us there for 6,000 credits? It's our wedding. Sure. Come on by. Let's take you to Beholder Station. Alright. That's quite the name. It's incredibly anime. Harisu Grand Order. Alright. So they want to go to... Oh, wait, it's not that far. It's literally just across the street. You drew them yourself? Oh, that's really cool. Hey. I didn't say anything about the art. I was talking about the name. I thought the name was like, that's very anime, and it's great. I'm glad you drew the portraits yourself. You should be proud of it. You're doing a lot better than people who have to do things like using, what do they call it? AI. So many people like to use AI for these types of things. Oh, you're left-handed and you're using a mouse. That's even harder. I'm surprised you managed to pull it off. But hey, you know what? Congrats. Where is this the one we're looking for? A Beholder Station, okay. Just fly on over there real quick. And let's see what they got to say to us about this quest line. Listen. It's a quest. Alright. Let's see. Prepare to deliver the couple to their wedding. You head to the shuttle bay to see off your passengers. Gabriel turns to you. While you're here, would you like to visit the shrine? It's quite beautiful, though not nearly as beautiful as my Hasiru. That line gets him a playful punch in the shoulder from her. Agree. You take a shuttle over to the station with the young couple. As the hatch opens, Gabriel turns and says, Hasiru, could you wait here with Captain Oak and the luggage for a second? Okay, baby. He gasps and whispers, hey, don't call me that in public. Oh, my bad, cutie. Oops, Lud, forgive me. You see his face going red just before he turns his back and walks towards a priest in the distance. Nearby, one of your guards makes a sound suspiciously similar to repressed laughter. That was quite an unusual scene to witness between ludic pilgrims, but well, such is young love. Were you ever like that yourself? Asura puts her hands on her hips. She takes a contrapposto stance at first, but soon starts swaying her hips side to side slowly, switching her weight from leg to leg. What is a contrapposto? What is a contrapposto? What is this stance? Contrapposto. Okay, so it's basically... Okay, got it. So it's where it's on one leg. Okay, got it. Are you okay? Oh. She stops, turns to you, and lets out a giggle. I'm excited, and a little nervous as well, of course. I'll get married with my beloved boys soon after all. It's a very odd way to describe your fiancé. She starts to say something more, but her face scrunches up for a moment before she sneezes. What about you? Got a darling too, Captain? Between her speech style and how fast she's talking, it's a little hard to follow what she's saying. Yes. Nice. She gives you a thumbs up and a grin. If you like, both are welcome to ceremony, alright? At this point, Gabriel returns. Smile suddenly gone. Here are the credits, Captain, he says with a polite yet stiff bow. Love, we have a problem. Our officiant isn't coming. A hand flies to her mouth. Looks like he broke a leg a couple weeks ago and won't walk for a few months. Nobody on the station right now can replace him. She looks back at him. The least we can do is pray for his recovery. What about us? He turns to you and asks without hesitation. Will you please give us a hand again? You want me to officiate? I'll officiate. No, of course not, Captain. There is a curate of the church named Zachariah Painter. We have met before, and he once promised us that if something went wrong, he could help. But he's on Jangala right now. Bring him here for another 6,000 credits. Sure. Alright, might as well visit this shrine while we're here. Alright, let's go grab this man. Which means we have to go back to Jangala, which is all the way over here in Corvus. Yeah, it's the same guy. I recognize the name. We literally just met the man like 5 minutes ago. So, it should be fine. It's just a matter of navigating through dead space to go deal with this wedding problem that they have, right? That's all it is. I am not one to say no to helping a couple who needs help, right? For true love is truly a thing. I don't think Hedge is hostile. I don't think so. I think they're fine. If they hate me, we'll find out very quickly. Yeah, it's more neutral. Perfect. We go to the shrine to look for the curate. Hello. We tell him what's going on. My heart aches for the officiant's misfortune. Either way, I shall fulfill the promise I made to the radiant youngsters years ago. Please give me an hour and I shall accompany you. All right. Cool. All right, he's back on our ship. And while we're here... Oh, I'm not allowed to buy things. I guess they don't like me enough. All right, fine. We'll leave him alone. We got what we came for. Which is apparently an officiant. Priest man. And we just have to go back to... I think it was... I'm just gonna look at the map. Okay, Kumari, got it. It's nice at the center of the sector, everyone is so close to each other. It's like you don't have to go too far if you're looking for something. It's like it's just right there. Oh, as long as you're willing to deal with the magic clouds of suffering. Which is also not too bad of a problem to deal with. Okay. Alright, where is this? Are we about to experience like a really crazy boss fight if we complete this? Oh, hello, Hammer of Blood. Hello. They want 99,000 credits as a tithe. Nah. Can I fight them? I probably could. I don't think I want to really get on their bad side. So for now, we'll just disengage for now. Just try to get away from this. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to complete the quest. Hello there, Bauma. How are you doing, comrade? Good evening. That's the wrong one. I need to talk to the station. Beholder station. Perfect. Come on. Alright. You take a shuttle down to the station of the curate. As you disembark, Hasiru and Gabriel approach. Gabriel. Smiling radiantly. Welcome back, Captain. She holds her palms together and bows to both of you. Here's the payment. And hello, Zachariah Painter. It's wonderful to see you again. The couple bow deeply, and the old curate returns it with grace. You're here to be our officiant, right? Father nods, and Hasiru says with glee, then we can let them know that everything and everyone is here for the big day. She walks away, almost running, and the curate takes one step after her, then stops with a weary sigh. Honestly, I'm not sure how to feel about that young lady's way of talking and behaving. I've never seen such a informal and carefree pilgrim like her. Yet, blessed be her kind and selfless heart. Let's see. After the curate takes a moment to get his bearings, he hobbles off, and you start to leave as well, when two uniformed people, who have been standing nearby at parade rest, now turn and walk towards you. Captain, a moment of your time, if you would. We are inquiring into a matter of grave concern of the security of the sector, the woman in the garments of a church knight says. When you ask her to elaborate, she seems to hesitate. It is also a matter of grave secrecy. You must swear that nothing we tell you shall reach the ears of others and... Alright, what's it about? Playing some Starsector yourself? Good! How are you having fun in your Starsector run? Hopefully yours is going excitingly well. I am here to read dialogue like I'm reading to you a story. Because that's what I'm good at, kind of. Cass, please stop upsetting the good captain, and she turns to you. You must forgive my good friend here. She does not converse well with others outside her own order. I am Captain Azrael Saint, representing Hegemony Naval Intelligence. This is Knight Captain Cassiel Hollyoak, a sister of the church. If you would kindly accompany us, we can discuss this in a private setting. Oh boy, that is a mecca. A couple of minutes later, the three of you are seated around a small table in a private reception room. Your respective guards, one each, standing a safe distance behind. Captain Saint activates a privacy field that blurs the room past your hard utilitarian chairs. This is Beholder Station, after all, into a blue haze. She taps into an alternative brand tripod, and an image appears on the table before you. Do you recognize this captain? They're Ryuvian nightmares, or say you don't. I will tell them the truth. Ryuvian, Hollyoak repeats. Is that what they're called? Saint goes on, we have confirmed the presence of these hostile entities outside the core worlds. 2 points make them significant. Their completely unknown origin and the fact that their combat capabilities appear to surpass the air abominations of the first AI war. As such, the Hegemony and Church of Galactic Redemption are jointly offering an extraordinary bounty for the confirmed destruction of these constructs. Should you accept, we'll provide you the location where this image was taken, and we will offer you 5 million credits. That's $5 billion. You got a funny mod sector TM ship? I don't think I have... Wait, what ship is it? Sure, I'll take the quest. The Arwald system. Oh, that's far. Should you defeat this menace? Oh, wait, hold on. Your target was observed in the Arwald system as seen here. A large joint hegemony church was sent there to deal with it. They did not succeed. You defeated, transmit the evidence and authentication code for your next payment. Good luck hunting. Captain, I pray for your success. Alright, cool. Let's talk to Ava. Also, we gotta stay here for the next 5 days. Chuni class with 2 extremely overpowered beam weapons. 7. Wait, it's called a Chuni class ship. Wait, what is the name of the mod? Is it actually called Mod Sector? I've never heard of that ship. That sounds really funny. No, okay. Okay, so the portrait's random, but the names are always the same. Got it. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, I think. You explain your new mission, and she says, more nightmares. She zooms in on the image. And Ryuvian cruisers, too. You ask about them, and she says, they are the most numerous of the... Okay. They were the most numerous... What voice did I give her, like, all those years ago? Oh, I get the message above? Where it says, Captain. You pay her a visit. Also, we have to be there next 5 days. You take a shuttle to your Sunrider, pay a visit to Ava in her office. She salutes you. You show her the photo. More Ryuvian nightmares. Ask about the cruisers. They were the most numerous units of the ancient Holy Ryuvian Empire. Not many weapons, but strong shield and can be crewed to operate autonomously. Eyes sweep over the image for a few moments before she zooms the display back out. We have encountered them a few times, thankfully. They aren't as dangerous as the nightmares. They're perhaps closer to... She thinks for a moment. An Aurora. With your permission, Captain, I will brief the fleet's officers about the threat we will face. You think here and end the conversation. As the two of you part ways, you consider how to tackle this challenge. It should be solvable, right? Well, the Arwald system awaits, so let's resume course and get ready to deal with this abomination. And also, let's run away from this fleet before they get too... Oh, wait, we gotta be here for the wedding. Alright, would you like to bring one of the officers with you for the wedding? Wait, back off? Oh, shoot. Let's go to the wedding first. It's from JD Piracy. I don't think I've heard of that mod, but I'm looking it up real fast. JD Piracy. Oh, it's a kit bashing mod. Got it. Okay. Let's go to the wedding. Let's bring Ava with us. You contact Ava to tell her about the wedding. By watching a wedding ceremony in the Beholder's Station. Don't we have a Ryuvian threat to take care of, Captain? She clicks her tongue. Okay, I might as well do something else for a change. After navigating a trail of synthetic flowers, hearts, and stars of paper, you see an open door. A few guards are lounging nearby, perhaps a concession to the importance of some of the guests. A deacon standing next to the opening with an old-fashioned clipboard asks for your name and if Ava's with you, and you confirm. After checking your name against the guest list, one of the guards gives you a piece of paper and says, enjoy your party. You step into the cavernous cave. Kumariaru visible through a large window on the far side. An usher greets you and invites you to find a seat at one of the many tables, most of which are crowded with strangers. You pick a random table, your guard standing behind you, and you look around. Every table has a square board with a checkered pattern, a small box with many cards, and board game pieces. The paper in your hand only contains a number. 19603. Quite odd. You put it in your pocket for now. Several minutes later, the groom walks down the aisle, and so does the bride shortly after. Curate Zachariah Painter does a speech, and the couple exchange their vows and rings. Then the curate pronounces them husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. The moment brings a great applause from the audience. Family members surround the couple with hugs. Keep it low-key. When everyone calms down, Gabriel speaks, the PA system capturing his voice and carrying it to all corners of the room. I'd like to thank all of you for your presence. It means a lot to us. I would also like to thank all the people who helped our wedding to happen. He mentions a few people for various reasons, and of course Captain Oak, who brought us here, and Father Painter here. The audience turns their attention to you briefly as they had to everyone else mentioned. Asiru speaks up and an arm around her new husband. Also, Oh, okay, gotcha. Because you've added a lot of mods. That's why you're calling it Starsector TM. Mod Sector TM. Okay. Siri speaks up, and I'm around her new husband. There's a lot of food and a few games for the party, but I need to point out 2 rules. She takes a deep breath and speaks in an uncharacteristic, serious tone. 1, you can eat and drink as much as you want, but do not leave this hall with any of our food. 2, we're here to chill and have fun with simple things. With that said, enjoy! A few people leave, but most stay. The newlywed couple move around the hall to greet. Why this? Why this song? Why is it the TikTok song? Okay. There's more than enough food and drinks for everyone, but no alcohol or lobsters, which is maybe regrettable, but certainly not the end of the world. Everyone picks their food and drink at their own pace, some playing games and others just talk. The food is quintessentially ludic, simple, but well made and satisfying. It's not for long before the couple approach you. They give you a handshake as you congratulate them. Asiru turns her heterochromatic eyes to Ava and checks the brunette women up and down. What a gorgeous and badass looking lady. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Ava's taken aback for a second. Oh, thanks. I'm Commander Ava Crescentia. Pleased to meet you and congratulations on your wedding. Gabriel smiles. Nice to meet you and thank you very much, Miss Crescentia. Asira puts her hands on her hips and leans forward. So, are you his darling? Ava lets out a single cold no. The bride stops, lifting her hands at the shoulder height to gesture, okay, I'll stop. Gabriel speaks up, so what do you guys think of the party's food so far? There's a lack of lobsters. I know, these guys are annoyingly strict sometimes. See, weeks after Gabriel... Okay, so they're talking about lobsters now. And that father, let's see, and the father over there not only overheard, but also yelled the whole Bible-sized lecture at me. He nods. Oh. Captain, before I forget, did Raphael, the guard at the entrance, give you a piece of paper with a number? Did he tell you what it's for? When you tell him no, he turns to her, and with a mischievous smile puts a hand around her shoulder. A lot of no and not a single yes. You owe me 5 credits, love. Keep this number if you intend to stay for the whole party. Have fun. Well, we're reading a lot of dialogue here, Flaming, so it's basically plot sector right now. There's a few games to play. Let's, I guess, play board games. There's a bunch of different board games, including checkers, dominoes, and several other things, and they all predate humanity leaving old Earth. So, if board game racing where you choose one of the Hound Frigate miniatures and roll the dice to fly from Asher to Gilead fast on the others. Let's play chess. So, I guess we're gonna play... Every good Starfarer commanding more than one ship knows how to play chess. Yes, we do. We're gonna play against Hasiru. Cool, don't take it seriously, because I won't. Do I actually have to play chess in this? Every time you move a piece, she moves us seconds later. She moves her, even as the match goes on and you need more and more time to do your turn. After roughly half the pieces on the board are captured, you can really see that you're going to lose, and moves are immaculate. There's a lot of dialogue. I don't want to read all of it, but I'll read what I can that's relevant to the plot line. It's kind of boring that I only had really challenged chess once in her life. You watch as she stands up and leaves the table. When she says she didn't lose a single game, you're certain that she was talking about... not this. Okay. You get some water, and then you see the groom talking to 2 people in hegemony uniforms. One is Azrael Saint, and the other is someone you don't know, but his name is Raziel Forbes. They don't seem to care about people, maybe listening to Gabriel, who replies, sorry, I will find, have to turn down, because I'd probably be fired quickly if and take a human life, or an execution, but because I have the privilege of being born in a world where I can come out in the open, take a deep breath, and appreciate the lush green fields under a blue sky. Okay, so they're trying to recruit Gabriel, I believe, into the hegemony is what's happening here. And he's just like, listen, I just got married. Why are you trying to recruit me? Please go away. Boy, imagine if Mrs. Grand Order heard what you said now. I grab a chair and popcorn and watch the show. This officer who seemingly had serious face all the time while Gabriel covers his mouth with a hand, realizing what he just said, until, you know what? I'm telling her, and starts sauntering towards the bride. Gabriel falls and yells, no! Sometime later, when you're about to get up from your break... Okay, there's a lot. How much dialogue did you write for this scene? Join the party captain. I guess... Okay, yeah, we're like, yeah, we're enjoying the time here. Let's go back to the party. Play an RPG with Gabriel. The DM, Daniel Mitter. Sure, we're playing D&D now, I guess. You can only choose the 3 remaining ships in the hero's fleet. We're gonna play a Hammerhead. Cool. Oh, we actually have to play. Oh, we actually have to do a fight. Oh, did I miss it? Okay. Well, I guess we're doing a fight now, so... Hey, at least there's a little bit of a story fight. I like this. Hammerhead torpedoes, and we have the assault chain guns, which is fine. We only have 1 chain gun, right? Okay. Oh, hello. That must be the boss. TTDS in the black and attack Tesseract. Oh, jeez. We can just, like, loop around it. That'd be great. Whoa! Hello. I don't want that thing chasing after me. We may need to back up. That thing is a little stronger than I was anticipating. I don't have a way to approach this, do I? I have an idea. Let's maybe... Oh, jeez. We gotta bait it into our allied ships. I can't fight that on my own. Especially if my engines are starting going down. Listen, the music that you selected caught me off guard because I was like, this is the song I hear on like TikToks and YouTube shorts a lot. It is incredibly common, which is why I was joking about it. Okay. I promise I can't catch up to that thing. Oh my goodness, we're gonna lose this. Yeah, we're gonna lose this thing. I can't even hit this thing. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I guess if we lose, that's just how it is. It's not even a story critical battle, so it's fine. Just gonna speed this up. If they can do it, fantastic, but... Wait, can I take over the ship? Oh, I can! Alright, I'm still allowed to take over this. Alright. Well, I'm not a very good fighter, unless it's on ships that I'm very comfortable with. Oh my goodness, I can't reach it. I can't reach the stupid thing. Flinging all the missiles I can, and it's just a little too fast for me to reach. I'm flinging all the missiles. I think I've actually run out of missiles. All right, well, we're getting there. If I just keep going in a straight direction, it'll be fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Cool. We win just by sheer... Oh my goodness, there was a part 2. Oh my goodness, there's a part 2 to this. Hello, you want to not kill me? Thank you. I swear there's a part 3 to this fight. Oh, there is! Oh my goodness, they split into more. Okay. Okay. You hate these shard things? They're definitely something. Hi, Hoobie. How are you? The problem is I'm out of missiles, and this thing is a very, very slow beast. Yeah, the problem is I can't kill them easily. What's the button? I think it's shift, right? Yeah, hold shift and it'll rotate to follow the mouse. Cool. Oh my goodness, they keep splitting up into more smaller ones. No, don't worry, I'm bad at this too. I basically play this game with a bajillion mods to make myself feel like I'm at least somewhat competent at this game. Not exactly ideal, but hey, that's how I choose to engage with the title. Alright, we're just gonna sit here until they all die. They will die eventually, right? Okay. Oh my goodness, we won. Alright, good game, the DM says. Congrats. Alright. Also, let me read the dialogue from earlier. Okay. Alright, thank them for the game and leave. The bride is around. She says, ladies, please gather here in middle of hall. Time for bouquet toss. Anyways, with a good mood, Kildren played along. Ava's joining them for the bouquet toss. Okay. Her, when she raises her arms, she doesn't toss it. Nope, she said she turns to the women, walks towards them, and hands over the bouquet to one of her bridesmaids. The other woman's confused and told to look behind her. One of the guards removes his helmet and kneels before her with a ring and says, "Will you marry me?" The woman starts crying and nods. Says Ariel, "Yes, I will." They hug each other, and the guests celebrate this new engagement. Have a good night, son. Hopefully you have a good rest of your evening. Crowd calms down and the wedded couple announces that it's time for the cake, which looks large enough for 1,000 people. I think I might have fought the murder Doritos a few times before, but it's just been a while. And when it's your turn to have a slice of cake, you take a bite. It's a masterpiece of chocolate that leaves you mesmerized for a moment. And Ava also tries a slice. It's been years since I've had a good sweet like this. She eats it slowly to savor it for as long as she can. Try karaoke. Alright, sure. It's our turn to sing. You choose to sing, you scroll until you find Amazing Grace by various artists. Very slow and calm song in English. Everyone, especially the older people, love it because we all know what Amazing Grace is. You got 100 out of 100. You're so flawless to the point where the whole party gave you so much applause. Turn the microphone, proud of yourself, and raise your arms in celebration. Unexpectedly, Ava tries to sing too. And she displays a solid singing ability of 95 out of 100. Ride the high and go back and conclude the wedding. Okay. What's wrong, Ray? You don't like it when I say things like that? You don't like me when I'm saying things like in this style of voice? Not lingering, saying hello. Hello, Kahila. You're cramming homework? How bad is your homework? I'm assuming you're at work doing homework, right? Yeah, the stream's going well so far. When you step away from your latest activity, the bride approaches Ava. Hey, Miss Crescentia, I apologize for making you too uncomfortable earlier. I'm really sorry. Surprisingly, she doesn't talk within her usual speech style. Ava puts her hands on the bride's shoulder. It's okay, Hasiru. I thank you for your concern, though. She smiles for a second, nodding. Thankies. She says, thankies. You're delayed and gave an ultimatum for Saturday? Wait, who gave you an ultimatum? The party's coming to an end. Gabriel, ask the attendees to move close to the altar for another announcement. You'll remember that piece of paper you received before entering the hall? You notice 3 tables behind the couple, which weren't there until a few minutes ago. Each has different objects and colors. If Hasiru pulls your number, you'll get a prize of your choice, but the second can't pick anything from the gold table, and the third can only choose what's in the bronze table. Sure. Alright, so we didn't win the first one. They grabbed a ship miniature. We didn't win the second one. They got a handcrafted pendant. And we won number 3, so... well, I'm taking the Rensoho-chan, which is the one on the right, because that's a Kantai collection. I immediately, you don't understand. I know exactly what this is because it's from Kantai collection. Okay. It's Rensoho-chan, an ancient turret that was supposed to be sentient. It says Sekamashi on the life buoy, but that's all you can tell about it. Yashima Kaze. Yes, customers have sent you what they did so they can cross reference it. Oh, okay. Take care. Alright, Kahila. Hopefully you survive schoolwork. Check the other 2. The brown box. It's a dragon galleon. Sure will be gladly bless you with might and grace. Blue box contains, this is Dogu, a mixture of dog and a goo monster. It may look weird, but if you pick it, I'm sure it'll be your new best friend. No, I want Rensoho-chan. Oh, it actually gives you a buff. Was it an actual trait? This we're done. Once again, God bless you all for being with us in such an important and joyous moment of our lives. We hope everyone enjoyed it to the full end. Muriel and Sario, we will be here for your wedding too. Swift Gunner. I guess only being fast isn't good enough. Huh. As you examine your new stuffed toy, Ava stands besides you. Fun fact, unbinding your codex key caused a crash in the character screen. I did not even know that. I try not to break my game in half usually. Ava stands behind you. Nice souvenir, Captain. If you don't know where to put it, there's a small spot for it in my office. Just kidding. The couple approaches both of you with warm smiles. We hope this plush brings you not only good memories, but also good fortune in your travel among the stars. Gabriel gives you a hug. At the same time, Hasiru gives Ava a hug. And to you well, Miss Crescentia, I appreciate your presence. Ava lets out a quick gasp in surprise, but smiles and returns the gesture. Thank you. With Gabriel, let's go. Hasiru hugs you. Thank you so much for everything, Captain. We love you. Take care. Simultaneously, Gabriel hugs Ava, and take care. Take care you too, Miss Crescentia. Ava stiffens for a second, then gives him a pat on the back, and gently pushes him away with a subtle smile. Hey, you shouldn't be hugging women so casually, especially when your wife is nearby. Gabriel puts his hands on his waist. Well, I can't take that advice to the letter because I still have to hug my mom or my granny whenever I see them. I'm very clever. I'll invite you both to my eventual wedding too. And they're like, oh, okay. Alright. So, don't mind the captain, she says after he manages to stop laughing. She always looks for a slight opportunity to mess with me. Inevitably, both Ava and you let out a few giggles. The sector may have fallen into a dark and chaotic age. However, it perhaps wouldn't be so hopeless if people like this couple weren't so rare. They aren't afraid of smiling and making others smile. Goodbye. You exchange your last farewells and they hold their palms together and bow slightly. We're praying for your safety out there. Goodbye. Bye, Captain. You got a new friend now. Go show the galaxy it. You return to your fleet with a stuffed toy in your hands, looking silently out at the colors of the Kumariaru. No wonder the curate calls them radiant youngsters. As the station fades into the distance, Ava asks, may I? Gesturing towards she wants to pick up the plush. You know, to check it. You know what? I don't think I'd meet someone like that couple in this sector. They're silly. Yet, they made me smile more than once. It's refreshing to know that it's good people. Yeah, it's really, really long. But I do kind of appreciate, like, you know, it's a very gentle, like, story in the middle of what's essentially a, you know, because the sector is basically full of war and conflict and strife all the time. So having what's essentially like a side story that's, you know, a little more just relaxed and hopeful, I think is kind of nice. However, we need to buy stuff. And we're going back to Gensokyo, and then we're gonna go figure out how we're gonna go kill this super special Uber fleet that is hanging around. So let's take a look at what we have, and oh, well, there's a frigate here. What's here? All right, yeah, let's go take a look at what we need for combat. I don't think we're making any more weapons of note, right? Let me see. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a story mod con. It makes sense. Like, I'm not complaining. I think it's fun. I definitely would appreciate a lot more if I wasn't streaming, because I think it's one of those things where I would love to just take the time to read it. But since I'm streaming, I have to keep things moving. So. But overall, I did enjoy this. I did enjoy the story. I thought it was fun. I thought like I said, I'm a sucker for it. It definitely felt like I was reading like an actual visual novel, which I assume was the intent, right? Because it's based off of another visual novel. So it was very in theme. It was very in theme. Where's my... Oh, let's go over there. I find where my planet is so I can go switch my items around. Alright, let's go grab our ships. Alright, so I would like to repair. And I'm gonna take all the supply. And we're gonna take all the fuel, which we don't have. And then I'm gonna drop off a lot of the stuff we don't need here. It's a lot of weapons that we don't need to carry. Just drop it all off for the time being. And then let's go to the fleet. I'm gonna take out the... I think I'm gonna take out one of the small ships. Sure, let's take out this one. This small destroyer seems kind of fun. And let's quickly fit it with whatever random weapons I have lying around. Okay, so this one needs to take the spooky one again, which was... Which one did we give it? I think it was Mantle. Yes. And then this one, I'm just gonna auto-fit this with this. Seems fine. I think as long as the speed is okay. Alright. Needs a name. I'm gonna give it a name. What Pokemon is very light, agile, and does a lot of blasting? I'm gonna call this the Chansey. That's fine. Which is very much not at all what I just said, but I think it's okay. Small destroyer, so maybe I'll call it a Quilava. The Pokemon that everyone forgets, because who cares about second stage evolutions? Apparently no one does. Alright, repair the ships, and I'm gonna buy a bunch of fuel. I'm just gonna take our fuel. And take our supplies too. That's fine. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's go on a magical journey. We have to go to... Okay, so we need to go to Arwald for $5 million. Alright, let's try it. Need to buy some fuel on our way there. You should probably tell me about your Terra Invicta game. They haven't bothered you with that today. Probably gonna need more water soon in the game, but you'll see. What do you mean you need water in Terra Invicta? Your fleets have gotten fairly strong. Don't know why aliens don't murder your space station over Earth when it's vulnerable. Against some of the aliens. You need to feed more territory from alien control. So you're using all these tools, but it's the aliens are still too difficult to get rid of? Is that what's happening? Let's go see if these guys have anything to buy or sell. I would like to purchase... They don't have any weapons of I want. Maybe in the black market. Oh, actually. No, they don't like us enough. Alright, supply prices. Oh, jeez, it's still really expensive. That's fine, I'll pay it. I need this anyways. Alright, it should be enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, let's get going. Oh, okay. But helping the couple get there is part of the main story quest. Ceruvian showdown's unavailable otherwise. Okay, so that's why we have to do the wedding. Or you don't have to do the wedding, but it's just a cute little, like... It gives you, like, a very small bonus for the fact that you at least attended the wedding, right? Which, again, I think that's fine. Gotta navigate our way down here, which is a little bit of a mess. Oh, boy. Alright, let's do our best to get over there without exploding, but it's gonna be tough. I think I'll just manually control the flight here and see... Oh, let's... Ooh, we haven't been here yet. Maybe we'll hit this on our way back. Let's just slowly navigate our way over. Water's a space resource in multi ships, but you also need some... Oh, okay, so you literally have to feed your colonies water, or else they will die. I did not realize that's how that operated, but that's really funny. Now I know. Thank you for telling me. Also, do I have any points? I really have everything I wanted, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna want derelict operations. That's not necessary. Oh, let's keep going then. Oh, here. All right. Oh shoot! Did I take the Sunrider? Can we actually fight this? I actually don't know if we can fight this. Let's find out. I'm actually curious. Wait. Your fleet approaches a derelict ship ravaged so badly you can barely identify it as a hegemony vessel. Presumably a survivor from the encounter with a Reviewing fleet. You find some sleeper pods, but they've malfunctioned. But there's at least some harvested organs in there. You find a black box already unlocked. Most recent recordings show a hegemony fleet being pursued by something in hyperspace. They had come here to fight alongside a Ludic church fleet, but the four UV nightmares annihilated both in a matter of minutes. The really alarming detail is an audio recording of a radio chatter. The TPC is doing nothing. Are their shields immune to energy damage? The news leaves a sour taste in everyone's mouth. Should you encounter this fleet, it'll be more than twice as difficult as the first time you fought Reven monstrous technology. With the officers, you analyze the data more carefully, include a few hours to study hyperspace pursuit. Okay, most powerful point of origin is the Anyang star system. Okay. Could I keep it, though? Probably not. Well... Yeah, sure, why not? Let's keep it. That's fine. Okay, so basically, we gotta go over there, and we will probably die if we fight them. If you'll need certain space resources, and you probably develop Ceres more to alleviate that issue. Well, you should always be developing your planets. Especially Mars. Mars is always important in the... Server teams, yeah, check on the archivist. See stress. There's nothing here. Surveys are looking for an order. Okay. Decivilized with vast ruins. Alright, let's just quickly explore the ruins here. Cargo manifest. Okay, salvage this. Cores, Squall. Ludic blueprints is fun. An Aurora dimensional stove. I'm not going to say no to that. The main issue is I'm concerned is if it says energy weapons will be not do anything against their shields, we might be screwed because I think a lot of our fleet is very much energy weapon based, and that's not a good thing. Like, based on that dialogue, we may struggle. Mars is okay. It doesn't sound like Mars is okay based on what you're telling me. It sounds like Mars needs more work. Let's go quickly scour this area. Nothing. Nope. Okay, next one. Rampant military core. Mining station. There's a pod. You find a new administrator. Salvage it. Okay. Sure. Mod specs. Okay. We are running out of supply, so I do need to be a little careful what we grab. Okay. What else is here? Why is there a lot of why is there a like, oh right, because there was a fight here, so this is all the remnants of that fight. That makes sense. Orbital habitat. Okay. Immediately upon breaching the sturdy hangar bays, you find some stuff. It's ready to explode should the room be breached. Your explosive squads relatively count they could be able to defuse the system. Or you could recover the catalytic core, just blow the control room bits destroying tech in the process. Fasting first the effectiveness of finding option. Let's take the core out. However, it explodes and you lose 464 crew members. That's fine. We got a catalytic core out of it. That's fine. Oh, it's not? Okay. Well, that's what it seemed like it was. Attempt to download of some magic data. Take the blueprint for... I don't know. I guess this one's fine. Oh my goodness, finally. The Musashi Manufactorum weaponry. That's what I've been looking for. Also, we're now over cargo capacity, which means it's time to throw away all the excess metal, because we don't need that. We don't need metal. What else do I not need here? Don't need food either. Just eject all that. Oh, was I carrying ore? Oh shoot, I didn't realize I was carrying so much ore. That's fine. Salvage. There's not much. Okay, that's a little unfortunate, but there is a lot of transports, which might have something. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's get on out of here. There's nothing else for us here. Yeah. Alright, so here's our exit point, the inner system jump point, which, just try to dodge the corona. Oh, jeez, yeah, it's rough. Alright. So, the problem is... We're gonna... Okay, how about this? Why don't we go over there? But we're not gonna engage immediately, because there's no way we're gonna win this fight. We attempt to fight this thing, we will explode into a million tiny pieces, as our fleet is not nearly strong enough to survive this. Also, if you haven't done it yet, don't forget to try to contribute your channel points towards that community challenge, which I'm sure is gonna totally reach its goal, I think. I'm sure it'll reach its goal. Oh my goodness. Oh, lordy. Let's get over here. I'm kind of curious to see how this is gonna pan out. Alright, so we'll go to Anyang, which is right here, and let's save the game. Let's save. I want to see how bad this is. I think we're gonna explode. Hi, Zoingo. Alright. First we have to find this thing. And then we have to engage it and hopefully not explode. Also, holy cow, this is a really big system. We got kind of shoved to the far end of it. I'm sure it's hanging around a station, right? All right. All right, we got a sensor. Oh, here it is. Is that it? Am I about to die? It's a pirate fleet. Oh, I don't think this is it. I think it's just like some random pirate fleet. Yeah, no, we just stumbled upon some random pirate fleet that was hanging around here. Yeah, come back here. Yeah, you're not... We gotta kill you, buddy. You're not allowed to live. Need to do it 71 more times. Yeah, I mean, hey, 71 more times is not that bad. I'm sure it can be done over enough streams. You have to convince your other comrades to hop onto the stream and throw their points at it. Just gonna send the small ships. There we go. Alright. Easy. I might as well survey these planets real fast. There's ruins, and in the ruins we find more stuff. Oh, I'm actually running out of fuel. We do need to be careful about our fuel usage. Okay. Listen. Sometimes you have to send a message to the pirates by exterminating them completely from existence. If that includes sending your whole fleet after it, then so be it. Where are these? Oh, something's over here. Remnants and orbital habitat. There's intel in there that we're gonna send to the Auroran Federation. Now they like us a lot more. Fantastic. And we'll salvage it. Okay. I'm not crazy, right? It did say Anyang system, right? You can post links. I don't think it'll kill you. Let's go here. Oh, hello. I'm not low. 4 Ryuvan nightmares come towards your fleet. Your sensors indicate exactly what you heard, that from the 14 Forces black box. The mech shields are immune to energy damage. Not far behind them are 7 cruiser-sized black and white ships and 1 frigate-sized abomination. Okay, we're probably gonna die here. Hi, Garm, how are you? Everyone, that ship, your comlinks, there's... That one ship is a Ryuvan Falcon, almost twice as tough. The comlink is normally injured by static and dies. You realize you're really closing in when your comms often manage to turn back on. We got attacked by electronics. To the good listener, half a word is enough. And there's nothing so bad it can't be made worse. As if 4 nightmares aren't enough trouble, there's another unknown ship much stronger than them, and this fight might be dreadful with heavy casualties. We can't disengage. You're forced to engage. You can try to get a comlink open, but they don't do anything. Okay. Well, we're probably dead here. Oh, it's a super boss fleet. Oh my god, there's even music for this. Well, we're probably not gonna succeed, but we can try. The problem is a lot of our fleet is, and one of the big problems is that our fleet is very much a... Oh, I didn't bring Sunrider yet. Yeah. Our fleet is not prepared for this. We have too many laser weapons on our fleet. Even our own ship is, like, laser-centric. Oh, my goodness. Whoa! Hello. Okay. Sunrider's not ready yet. Okay. Oh, right, the thing's immune to laser, to energy weapons. Oh. Okay. Alright, call Sunrider in, call this one in. Let's just move back. Okay, yeah, we're not capable of surviving this. Oh yeah, no, we just died. Okay. I don't think Sunrider survives this either. Okay, yeah, there's no point in doing this fight. Let's just see it to the end. Yeah. We didn't even put a dent in these things, did we? No, these things did not take any damage. All right. Cool. If it's a super boss fight, there's no way we're ever gonna be able to complete that realistically during stream, so we're just gonna not get near that. Oh shoot, I almost dropped my ring. Oh my goodness, is that how you beat it? You had a Ziggurat custom ship for that. Alright, well, we're gonna run away from this quote-unquote plot fight. What is this one? Let me see. Oh, jeez. That's what you needed to survive that one? I did see the mod, Garm, yeah. It's the, I thought it was really cute. The concrete mod. salvage this thing. Oh, Guion Lance. Ooh, look at all those blueprints. I love blueprints. Is that the fleet you needed to beat the fight? Because I assume you've beaten the fight just so you could, you know, balance test it, right? Yeah, we're not, It's beatable full vanilla. Okay, well, realistically, I don't have that skill to beat that right now, and I would need to literally spend time theory crafting a fleet to make sure we can kill it. So, as cool as it is, we can't do that. At least not right now. Xander wants us back. What are the other quest lines we got? Oh, Tritac can come. Okay. That's gonna happen soon. Also, a blueprint down here that I probably should have gotten earlier. Probably hunt down some people too. What is this? The Ask-C class ships. I guess we can maybe do that one. Alright, we'll go to, let's see, where's the map? We'll go to the system called Tia, that's fine. There's a small fight over there we might as well get done. We also need to get some fuel, so we'll do that soon. I will say, it's a very interesting looking fight. I think it's just one of those things that I saw it, and I was like, okay, how bad could it be? And then I saw it just deleted all of my ships, and I'm like, okay. We're literally not capable of accomplishing this fight. So, it's cute though. It's very anime. Is that the final fight of the questline, or is there more content that you plan on adding? But yeah, Garm, are you going to be playing with that mod, the concrete mod? Also, Garm, I was looking, I don't know if you were there when I was playing OpenTTD, but I looked up why, I don't know how much OpenTTD you've played, but I looked up why I was kind of like struggling, and it's because apparently I set my economy to be way more difficult than it needed to be by like 3 or 5x more difficult. And I was like, oh, that explains why I wasn't making any money. Let's go kill this fleet and get their Ask-C ships. Alright, we need a fight. Here's my fight. Let's go hop in here and go. What is this? Oh, jeez. Oh, that's another one of you winning the fight. Okay. Alright, let's go. This should not be that difficult. We'll just hang around Nabooie Delta and just let this come to me. It's beatable. Oh no, I'm sure it's beatable. I just didn't have the fleet comp for it, because I like having a lot of small ships, and I think anything smaller than a cruiser is probably, like, literally not capable of surviving that fight. Alright, full assault, let's go attack. We'll follow behind when we can, and we'll join with our super cool double laser weapons. Alright, turn on the shields. Ah, that poor thing, was not going to survive. Also, I might want to go pop a few stations today. I feel like being violent. I feel like some of our local neighbors have been a little too relaxed, and we might need to... Oh my goodness, we're losing ships. I think the Aeron might actually be too useless to survive. Yeah, some of the small ships are just not surviving enough, and they're probably not useful to keep around. The thing is, too, like, our ship is basically a giant brick that, if it can connect, it kills things, right? The problem is that it's so slow. But if you hit like that... Yeah. Just laser the poor thing to death. What's left? Oh, it's literally the onslaught. The problem is I can't catch it. Look, it's too far. Like, having all the small ships is cute, but if, you know, the Danmaku effects are... They do work. But look at how much effort is being put into killing this thing. I can't reach it. Turn off the shields, maybe we get a little bit faster. Yeah, we get double speed. Oh, alright, shields on, and now we can pummel it to death. I don't think it can survive. Yeah. Cool. We're so powerful that as soon as we get in range, everything explodes. Alright, I'm gonna take it. And also all of our other stuff, too. Give me all of them back. Alright, so we basically got a... If you don't know what we just collected, we got this. I don't know how to... It's an onslaught that is made out of text characters, is the best way to describe it. Also has weapons like a Rift Cascade emitter, whatever that means. And really likes heavy ballistics, is all I'm going to say. This has a lot of weird weapons. I'm going to mothball it for now, because I don't really want to use it. Same with the Enforcer. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, we'll moth it for now. Alright, now let's get back home. We're free from here. We're free. Ooh, have we done this? Have we checked this one yet? We probably did, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, we've explored the system multiple times. There's not much else here. I might not stream Starsector next week. I think we'll probably put Starsector on a little bit of a break again, and we'll play some other stuff. I really want to stream Escape from Duckov, although I'm not sure if anyone really cares about that game, but I think it looks really fun, and it's been on my list ever since I saw that it was getting popular. So hopefully people will enjoy Totally Not Tarkov, because it's either that or we do something else. I'm probably going to do a poll what kind of multiplayer game people want to see on stream that we can have everyone partake in again. Because we haven't done Zomboid in a while, and I don't think Build 42 multiplayer is coming out for like another year. It's a little unfortunate, but that thing is just taking forever to go. So I'm thinking OpenTTD multiplayer might legitimately be what we do. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to quickly dump in Augmented Drive Field, just because I need it to go faster. Now it's at 9, which is fine. And I'd like to buy all their gasoline. And give me all their supplies too, that's fine. Okay, we should be enough. We sell this. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Don't need this. Perfect, okay. Now we can continue on our magical journey back to... Let's figure out where we need to go next. There's a lot of quests that I've been kind of ignoring. I still don't know where to find a warp catalyst. Also, we haven't been to this Abyssal Depths in a while. The Abyssal Depths? When did we go here? I know it's from Rat, right? Random assortment of things. Wiki. Let me see if I can find, like, just some information of what's in here. Yeah, the atmospheric depths filled with a lot of stuff, and there's the Exos Tech, and then there's the Relics of the Past. Okay. So the Abyssal Depths is a bunch of seas connected together. Okay. I kind of want to go in there and just see what we find, because I know we're doing the Exotech stuff, but I think I want to go deep into the depths. I think we should do that. We have enough money to afford it. We just need to make sure we have enough fuel to afford it. All right, let's go find another fuel planet. Let's go here real fast. And let's just buy out all the supplies. We're gonna need every bit of supply that we can get our hands on. Alright, hello. I'm gonna buy your gasoline, your supplies, even what's on your... maybe not on the black market. Sure, you can have the copium. Sell that for money. And then... If we're doing this, I think we have to go back and drop off the garbage ship that we're not going to use. Yeah, let's go back to Gensokyo, which is a little bit of a distance away. Yeah, let's do a rat journey. Let's go into the depths. I want to go explore the darkness. We haven't done that yet. I think that's going to be fun. That's going to be exciting. Don't you want to see the horrifying depths of deep space where nothing can hear you scream as you get swallowed by the darkness? I think that's exactly what we need. Also, what is going on with my planets real quick before I forget? Okay, so Pewter City is still not making money. But they have population, which is growing really slow. And they don't have any more room for more industries, but they can afford a structure, so maybe a patrol HQ would be fine. The upkeep's not too bad. I think we'll build one of those. And let's leave it there for now. I don't think I don't care about adding it too much else. Let's go to our planet. Cyrano's right over there. Perfect. I love the planets that rotate around, trying to figure out where these stupid things are. Alright, welcome to Cyrano, our beautiful homeworld. Okay, I'm gonna put away this really weird ship, because again, I don't know what to do with it. And I think we need to find, I think, one more pilot. Yes. However, I think I actually will take a small ship out. I think we can take the Dusknor back. That's fine. I think I still took one too many. So that's okay. Because this one is fairly quick, right? This one has speed 9. So I think we just have to adjust what weapons they have. Alright, I'm just gonna auto-fit this thing. Let's give it a close support. Give it a raider set. What is this? Torpedoes and... oh, these are all... so that's a lot of hammerhead torpedoes. Maybe this aggressive build might be fine. Alright, the next one. Dusknor comes back, and let's see if we can find another pilot. Ah, perfect. Here you go. Steady, combat endurance. Okay, fantastic. Who doesn't have a pilot? Who needs to be enlisted into our grand fleet? Because whoever it is going to be piloting the Dusknor, probably. Let's see. Who do we not have one? Who do we not have a pilot of? Do we have a Garm pilot? We should have a Garm, right? Yes. So Garm's piloting the Porygon. This one can be... I guess this one can be Hoobi. Let's give this one to Hoobi. Alright, there's Hoobi. There's Hoobi joining us. And let's give Hoobi a nice anime portrait because we're weebs and we don't want ugly normal. We'd be star sectoring. Hello, Abineko. Yes, we are star sectoring quite a bit. We're gonna go enter the abyssal depths because I think that sounds like fun, and I have no idea what's under there, and I don't know what to expect. I expect to die. But it'll be a glorious death. So I'm trying to basically stock up on everything I could possibly need. We have 3 million credits. That's enough to maybe buy a few more things. Okay, right, so we gotta go personal. And we're gonna change... I don't have any paint jobs, do I? Okay, change portrait for Hoobi, and let's see. Hoobi, we're gonna make you look like... close enough. Dawn from Arma Amatura and Jill from Saphira Khan. I don't think I have either of those mods installed, amusingly enough, which is kind of the thing. But maybe I should install them for the next run if I ever do another run. Okay, repair, manage, and then I want to make sure I have supply fuel, and then this legitimately might not be enough supply or fuel. Oh, okay. Hold on. I can tell you exactly which one is which. Okay, so basically what we have is right. So this is UAF. I believe these are from Mayurin shipyards, or I think is what it was. These are from San Batavia Republic, which has not been updated, but I took their portraits and made it into a custom mod so I could use the portraits until that mod is updated, because Zerby does really cool art and I love his portraits. So that's why we have those. Yeah, I think it's from Mayasura. I think the like 157 through 161 is my Asura, and then 135 through 156 is San Batavia. This is literally just me. I believe these are from Musashi Manufactorum. These are MSS, which is... I don't know what that one is. Oh, these are my Asura, so I don't know what this one is then. It says MS, so whatever mod has MS in it. And then these are my Asura as well. Maybe they're all my Asura, because maybe it's just that's how it is. My Asura's got some interesting ones. And then obviously more of the UAF portraits as well. So there's a lot of variety, and I like turning everyone into anime girls in this run because that is how I operate when I play Starsector. Okay, so our fleet, it should probably survive. I kind of want to buy another fuel tanker. Oh, you know what we need to buy too before we go out? We need to make sure we have a lot of spare... We need to make sure we have a lot of spare crew members, because we're probably going to lose a lot of them. While we're also here, I want to also just drop off garbage that we don't need to carry. So we don't need to carry this many weapons, right? We don't need to carry these. I think we just drop off all the VPCs that we're not going to use. Okay. We already used all these. That's fine. We'll just hold on to them until we can sell them. Okay. Oh yeah, so amusingly enough, I actually am working on a Starsector mod in the background when I have spare time in between playing other video games and streaming. I've done portraits, and I've drawn a full art character, which is on. Let me pull it up real fast. Because when I was drawing portraits, they're not very good portraits because, one, my artistic ability is just non-existent. But you might at least enjoy the look of it. Let me pull it up. Starsector. Mods. Nekograd. Graphics. Okay, like my art style is not very good, but you can see, like, here's like some of the portraits that I was doing. Like, here's one. Let me shrink that down. And then I did a few other ones, like this one, Granny. Some of the earlier ones that I was drawing when my art was like really bad and inconsistent, because I just I think I got a little better as I was doing these. And then this one, I actually like this one a lot, that I ended up deciding, okay, well, what if I just turn this specific portrait into like a full art, like a full body portrait? So I ended up doing that too, so that's how that turned out. And hopefully, if I could actually get this, get off my lazy butt and actually write more stuff for this, it'd be done. But I also don't know how to sprite, and I've been trying to figure out how to kit bash, but I'm also busy with a lot of other stuff to, design ships. So, because I know it takes a long time to make it look like it's within the Starsector art style. So hopefully one day I'll get something done. I was hoping to release by end of year, but that's not looking too realistic. Maybe I can release by end of year, but it's not going to have a storyline. It's just like, here's ships, here's characters, have fun. But definitely not a storyline. I used to do a lot of writing in my spare time. Maybe one day I'll write more in the future. Also, we need to go to Perseian League anyways to go buy stuff. Well, you can post links in chat. I don't really care. There's also, I guess, Discord if you want. Like I said, I don't know what you do. I assume you're doing like ships mostly. And yes, as Flaming says, any game I play, I basically bastardize it and add as many anime mods as I can because I'm a degenerate who likes anime weeaboo stuff. I don't like doing, like, for me, at least the ships, I kind of want to make it at least fit aesthetically somewhat. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's go here. I guess there's a planet here we can just go visit. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Here we go. It's a station right here. Why is my game freezing? Uh-oh. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. This planet has nothing. fine. I almost want to buy a tanker. But it's not worth it. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. I'll definitely keep it in mind for sure. Like I said, it's something I need to at least, I want to at least draft up some designs of like, this is kind of what I'm looking for, and then how do I make that a reality? Because if you don't know the theme, basically, I run a annual RimWorld colony called Nekograd, which is, for lack of a better term, it is a communist catgirl themed colony that I run every single year in RimWorld as a stream. Make it a whole big event and everything. And so I was like, well, I could probably make this a Starsector mod. And so I did. In the actual mod that I have as a testing ground, there is a full-on functioning star system with unique names and descriptions, and like it fully is integrated with Nextcelerin already. So it works. It's functional. It just uses vanilla ships. And if you happen to have certain mods installed, I think it would also pull ships from those mods too, just because they'd probably be, you know, maybe have their own versions of it. So that's kind of how that operates. Which, I'm not really much of a coder either. I used to have some coding knowledge. Oh my goodness, we're getting flung around. I thought we're slowed. There we go. I used to do some game coding in the sense of like, if you've ever played games like, you know, I used to play a lot of Roblox when I was younger, and I was very well aware of how to do Lua scripting, and that's kind of where I got my start in that. The more you know, more deep lore that you never wanted to have. Cat-eared Medusas on the menu. I don't know if we'll do a cat-eared Medusa. I want to keep it simple. I want to have a few named characters, and they're gonna have like actual plot, but for the early game, probably not necessary. Anyways, we're approaching our destination. It's only gonna take 12 more days of moving super slow through this void, and hopefully we're not gonna run out of supplies by then, but who knows. The people have asked for a cat-eared Medusa. Why? Why do you want a cat-eared Medusa? Some people also, I forgot to read Alex's message. Some people seem to believe it's bad to have artistic freedom to do whatever modder wants the way they want. You would be, yeah, I know. I've seen that happen a lot too. It's not just in this game, but a lot of games I play, people are like, you have to match the official style or it's a bad mod. But it's like, sometimes you just want to do whatever you want, and who cares? For me, I want to at least make the ships look somewhat like they're integrated, but the portraits, I don't care. Portraits can be whatever. The portraits should just be whatever you want it to be. Anyways, hopefully we're not going to die when we go in here, but I fully expect us to explode. I have never done this. I have never been in here. But I want to see what's in the abyssal depths. The abyssal fracture. A rift in space-time. It appears to tear away from hyperspace towards some other dimensions. Sensors return wavelengths of yet unrecorded types of matter. You just love Medusa so much that you want a custom sprite for it one day? Ah, okay, like a cat-eared Medusa. Alright. Alright. Okay, so you actually don't use fuel in here. I've never been in here. Ooh. Spooky. Oh my gosh, it is spooky. Alright, something's over there. Let's go this way. An unidentified entity. An abyssal transmitter. A relatively small transmitter that was used to establish a communication network through the different zones of the abyssal depths and to measure local phenomena. That's true. Maybe the Ruvians are worse. Investigate. The fleet inspects the transmitter. It appears to still be sending out data infrequently, but can't establish a connection to anything else. Proceeding with salvage operation may allow us to receive some of the data it's collected. Salvage it. Alright, I don't think it gave us anything. Or I guess it lets us move at full speed now. Hello. Abyssal defenders. The abyssal forces maneuver to prevent you from maneuvering out of here. Please register your Tritakian datapad to receive the latest news and updates. Unidentified vessel. Okay. I want to minimize how many supplies we use in these engagements, so I'm not going to pull out every single hard hitter for this. I assume this is probably like a battleship, and these are probably cruisers, and the rest are really small destroyers, so we can probably get away with maybe half of the strength. So let's send in... I mean, the cheese option is you just send in the Sunrider and call it a day. I think we can get by with this, and it should be fine. Maybe a few of the small ships. No. Where is Void Witch? Let's see. Oh, you have a Pixiv account. Let's take a look. I'll take a quick peek. Wait. This is really cute. Is this your art? Wait a second. Oh, you're Malaysian. Got it. Wait, this is cute. I like this. This is good. This is good stuff. You don't have social media at all, do you? You just have Pixiv, I assume. Oh no, you do have Twitter. I found your Twitter. Yeah, I'll say, like, I'm looking at this right now. Like, this is adorable. I'm actively looking through your Pixiv profile right now. Oh, there's a lot of Arknights in here. Yeah, okay, wait, I think I've seen some of this on Twitter, actually. Yeah, okay, that's funny. I saw this one on Twitter. Not the one. I almost clicked the wrong thing. I saw this one on Twitter the other day, and I was like, oh, okay, here, I'll follow you. This is cute. Oh, okay, Klaus follows you. Interesting. We might have to talk later, because your art's cute. I don't know if you take commissions or not, but this is good stuff. Feel proud of it. Feel proud of your art. It's way better than whatever I can do, I'll tell you that much. It's good. It's definitely good. Let's see if we can survive this fight with 5 ships. I think we can survive with 5. And Sunrider, I think, is going off on his own magical adventure. Oh, we know we have Sunrider. Who's fighting here? Oh, Void Witch. So, is like... Is that music? Oh, hopefully we're gonna survive. I don't actually know what the enemy ship is like, so that's why I'm like trying to be careful. Okay. Let's capture this. Or I guess we don't capture it. Oh, there's nothing to, that's just a nav buoy, I guess. Oh, I think only destroyers can capture, that's probably why. Alright, let's just see if we can slap through these real quick. Oh my lordy. Yeah, that guy's not going to survive very long. However, I need to be careful about the other side on the front. Yeah, definitely for sure. I might message you on like Twitter or something at some point. So I love your art. It's fantastic. Keep up the good work. I have a friend who's like really into Arknights, so that's why I was like, oh, okay. I recognize the characters for Arknights. I actually used to play it a long time ago. Not something I play anymore, just because, well, I don't really play much gacha anymore. But I had fun looking at the character designs. I think Arknights had some of my favorite designs just because they're not just all skimpy, sexy outfits. They're all very like conservative techwear type vibes, which is probably one of my favorite design trends. Don't worry, Ray, we'll get a commission one day together too. Oh boy. First? Okay. Or else I die? Okay, so far we're okay handling this, but I do need to back up here. I'm actually eating up too much damage. Ooh. I will be abandoned. No! Can't abandon me, please! Oh shoot, we're I want to turn off the shield, but let's turn it off real quick and just maybe we can blast these real fast. Alright, fantastic. Let's just back up hard and vent hard. We should be able to win this now. Just tell me lurking. Alright, let's get rid of this. No, trust me, I could tell it was basically Atago from Kantai Collection. I I saw it, and when you said Otago, I was like, okay, it's Kantai Collection Otago. It made a lot of sense. All right, we survived that first fight. We didn't lose anything. We could get these. The Chul Strike drone ship. When observed within opposing autonomous fleets, the AI core much more aggressive than if controlled by any other ship. Okay. Okay, I did not know that reference. I did not recognize that. I only recognize the Kantai Collection references. I don't think I care about the abyssal ships, but that's kind of neat. As long as we can keep finding more... Ooh, weapons. I like weapons. A Chronos core. A core resembling that of an alpha level AI, it appears heavily altered, though by what remains unknown, as the core refuses to respond to any such matter. It has a high affinity for time manipulating machinery. Okay, range of weapons are locked. Increased time flow, more maneuverability, has increased max speed by 10. Oh jeez. How are the ship combat? Hi Taco, how are you? We're gaming all right. I don't know how much you've played of this game, if you've ever played it, Taco, but we're in what's called the Abyssal Depths, which is from random assortment of things. So there's a lot of very spooky things happening. Your fleet approaches the Abyssal drone ship, an abandoned multi-purpose drone that was likely used for delivering materials, scanning locations, and deploying smaller drone ships for local tasks throughout the Abyssal Depths. The crew navigates the first maintenance corridors of the drone ship. The ship has been dead for a while, but seemingly not as long as some of the other infrastructure around. Its drone bays appear empty, with no sign of where they went. As one of the dozens of drone ships in the Abyss, it served a variety of purposes. Salvaging its remains may prove worthwhile. Probably got IDK robot disease, probably, based on what it was saying. Hello, Scruplers / Xanth, how are you? Blueprint, soft shields, hull alteration. 20% of shield damage taken is converted to... Oh, that's actually pretty good, actually. Okay, we'll take that. Listen, we'll survive. There's a fabrication station. Not gonna read all of it, but it basically says we can salvage it for stuff. Temporal assault, hull alteration. Every fighter deployed by the ship gains the temporal assault system. The fighter experiences a short-term increase in its perceived time flow. Wait, hold on. Where's my carrier? Where's my non-Sunrider carrier? Is the Flygon? No. Alright, have a good night, Alex. Thanks for swinging by. Hopefully you enjoyed us going through your story plotline that you wrote. Hopefully I didn't make it too bad. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Where did I not take... Oh, I left... Oh, wait, no, here, this is Jirachi, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's the Jirachi. I assume I can't add it here. That's my guesstimate. Because I wanted to add... I don't know. How do I actually use that? But yeah, you should give it a shot, Taco. I mean, it does cost money, but you can get a free key code technically off of a Seth SceneTac video if you want to look that up. But otherwise, it's like 20 bucks. It will be on Steam eventually, so you could also just wait for that because it's technically not even full release yet. Take your pick. Where did those things go? Okay. All right, we'll just leave that alone for now. What's the green ship? I assume you mean this one, right? This is a light point defense cruiser from Shadow Yards. The Elysium class. I have not updated this thing in forever. I probably should have. But it's got something called a Pandora Array built in, which is an anti-armor laser weapon. Pretty solid stuff. Or explosive weapon. For context, my primary ship is the Metagross. Basically, all of our ships are named after Pokemon. This thing has a bunch of, like, laser energy weapons slammed to the front of it. It just basically murders things and is unbearably beefy. Oh, what's here? Something else approaching us. An unidentified fleet. Hello. Alright, let's kill them. Alright. Don't want to send too much in. Let's go send Probably Metagross Flygon and grab a couple of the smaller ships to just harass. Maybe the 2 Toho ships, and that should be fine. 161. No, it's not my ship. No, it's from a mod. Like, this is my personal ship. It's a Paragon with some stuff on it. I have not designed any actual ship sprites. I've tried kit bashing a few of them, but again, my kit bashing abilities are a little subpar as I don't really do sprite work. I know someone who does sprite work, but I don't think I'm gonna ask him to do sprite work because he mostly does Pokemon related stuff. Okay, so the Rotom was not able to survive. That's great. Okay, let's maybe not approach that. Worst comes to worst, I just fling a semi-brief at these things and call it a day. Which is probably what I'll end up doing once this one's dead. That one exploded. I'm gonna fling a semi-brief at this and hopefully it survives. I don't think that thing has enough countermeasure. Oh, hello. Alright, fling the semis and see if it's... Oh, jeez. Alright, yep. I love the semi-briefs. What a beautiful weapon. Alright, let's go chase down the rest of these goobers. Elysian is the Harlot's class of ships. What do you mean by that? You can't just call a ship a Harlot because you don't like it. Alright, let's recover the Rotom. Ooh, look at all these weapons. Humpback Blaster. A Sea Bream. Are these named after fishes? I think there's just... Are they just gonna keep sending more after me? Well, you know what? They can't chase me. This anomalous object appears to form active fusion with abyssal matter gathered from around its vicinity. It doesn't appear to generate much heat. Okay, it's set amount of light. Okay, so it's just there for light. Okay, so we're just gonna be... They're just gonna keep chasing us, I guess. Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, I have to go to that... Okay, so I'm gonna save. I'm gonna hope that quick saving is not gonna bite me in the butt later. But we're here for treasure. Alright. If we have to fight our way out of here, we will. Alright, more cruisers. We are actually taking a decent amount of damage. Alright. Let's see. 1, 2... I don't want to send the Jirachi in right now. I think we'll send the Starmie in. 160, I think, is my limit for each of these fights for now. I think 4 capital... Well, 2 capitals and, 2 screening ships is probably fine for this. You never tried drawing Starship? Might do research on it soon. It's actually kind of interesting. So let me before I continue. We got a Moot who comes by every now and again. Auxilia Genome. He does a lot of Starsector spriting on his channel. So I would recommend taking a peek at his stuff if you're ever curious to see how some people do that.
You gotta double check that.
So yeah, take a look. Sometimes he does it. He does a lot of art stuff. I know he just started getting back into streaming because he had like a cancer thing or something recently. Alright, continuing our magical space darkness adventure as we try to survive El Void. Alright, just gonna have everyone follow on me. I'm not gonna aggressively approach. Ooh, maybe we do need to call in some of the smaller ships. Ooh, yeah, let's survive. Okay. I mean, there's also just looking at Yukimaru's stuff, the one who does the creator of UAF. Because they've got a lot of really interesting stuff, too. I know they started taking ship sprite commissions recently. Ooh. Maybe this is not enough. Okay, let's see if we can fling a semi-brave that way. We are the waifus. Right, that one's dead. I can take care of this one, too. Except I'm already claimed. I already have a wife. Right, I think that one's actually not that scary. That one we can leave alone, so I think we just need to move up and deal with the big capitals. No harem time. No, absolutely not. No, I'm a dedicated individual. One person. Flygon's dead. Alright, we need to pull back a little bit. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna call in these 4. So try to keep it simple. I think the semi-briefs didn't actually make it, which is a little unfortunate. They managed to shoot down the semis. But I can probably just keep harassing these. Once the carriers are in here. Yeah, the carriers are doing a lot of damage. Alright, let's go harden the Daki ship. You want me to just mod a sprite of the Daki and just add weapon mounts to it? As like a, I don't know, an Easter egg ship? I could. It'd be stupid, but it's a possibility. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness, we're just getting overrun. Alright, send in more. Oh, we're gonna do a full commit. Because the problem is I can't get out of this. I'm holding as long as I can, but we're not gonna be able to hold this. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn off the shields and hope I can survive. Yeah, we have armor at the very least that can help us survive, but oh boy. Alright, so we did get a few of them. We can just keep poking this one down. Oh, we lost the Glaceon too? Oh my goodness, we're losing so many ships. Thankfully, you know, Paragons are basically giant brick walls that are hard to kill, so that's fine. Okay. That is a problem, though. I need to fortress that. I need to fortress this. An Odyssey skin? I mean, if you really want, I could do like a meme option. Jeez. Come on. Turn off the shields. We don't need the shields. Oh, I need the shields. Okay. I had to fling the semis to kill that one. Fill out this mod. Okay, yeah. Let me just try to. I want to try to figure out what I can on my own first. I usually like the exploration bit a lot, so learning as I play and experiencing it for the first time, I think is, you know, I think what I want to do. Okay, did we win? Did we kill them all? There's like one more. All right. Full assault. Kill that last one. Let's go, Matt. I do actually have my mod list. Yes. Yes. It was actually because someone asked for it in a comment on YouTube. So I actually ended up paste binning the entire mod list. Let me find it. It's somewhere on one of the comments. Give me a second to find it. Here's the entire mod list. Here. There you go. Alright. Oh yeah, I want all these back. Especially my Flygon. That's like the super big one I want to keep. Alright, I think we can't fight. We gotta take a break from fighting. Yeah, we can't keep fighting this. Are we? Oh, I think we're also over encumbered too. I don't need the medals for sure. Sunrider's fun. I like Sunrider. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Top speed, target leading accuracy, damage dealt. Let's see. Based on how many fighter bases you have, which is fine. This one is support doctrine. Which one of these do I want? All combat phase ships. Piloted ship takes less damage. I think I want that one, maybe. Hull damage taken reduce. Bonus damage to fighters and missiles. Peak operating time. When below 100% hull, repair 0.5% per... Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's basically mecha stuff. Alex Sands is the developer. He shows up to stream whenever we stream Starsector because he wants to see his mod in action. So, yeah. It's fun, I don't mind. I don't know if I need any of these. I think I actually take... I think I should take carrier group, unironically, because we actually have a lot of carriers. Giving them a little bit of an extra boost might be better. But the problem is we can't stay here. It's too dark and ominous, and I need to find... Oh, there's a shipyard here. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, if we're gonna fight that, we're really gonna need to make sure we're ready to fight an actual station. Also, let me pull up. I forgot I accidentally closed the YouTube. I need to put that back on my other screen because I have like 3 monitors and they're all just like scattered around. Okay, so this one needs to go here. Thank you very much. Okay. I want to spend some time repairing, but there's actually not an opportunity to repair at all, which is the biggest issue I have with the spooky void. And the repairs will take, my guess is like another... Yeah, it'll take about like 6 days to repair. Second in command. Is that a... What's second in command? Is that a mod? There's a lot of mods that I probably should have added that I didn't add. Alright, we're gonna go hop in here. I think we can fight this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can fight this. I think if we just send in like the Sunrider and us and a few other things, this should not be too difficult to kill. So some of these definitely can't fight, but I know the big capitals can. Alright. Let's do this. Send in myself, Sunrider, and then fill the rest in with whatever we have that's not injured. We'll just send another carrier, but I think we just send in the smaller ships for now. That's fine. Oh, okay. I did not know that, actually. Okay, so I want everyone follow Sunrider. Because Sunrider's about to go aggro on this. I need to look into that. I think it'll be good for like a future run if I do another run. I like to have space in between runs, so... You know, after I'm done with this run, maybe I'll do some other stuff. And there's the small ones getting blown up. Sunriders. Mechas are just too good. That is... What is that? A Morcog. Well, it went super aggro, so I can just fling semi-briefs at it. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, my solution is just fling semi-briefs at a problem. And then we should have semis ready for the station when we get close to it. Let's stay back a little bit. We're a little too close. Okay, the next one, we gotta keep popping the next big boys in the back. Perfect. This thing is weirdly good at popping shields, which is fantastic. God. I will say the Sunrider is a little busted, especially with all of its wacky-tacky teleporting powers, but apparently Sunrider is actually, like, it's based off of a visual novel, and the character is literally from the visual novel, which is pretty cute in that regard. Alright, let's go kill this last one. There we go. Okay, so I thought it said station fight, but it was just the defenders. Oh, an anchor drone battleship. I almost kind of want it. An extreme powerhouse of a ship that instills fear whenever enemy crew have to deal with it. It rarely appears alone, as the system is able to work as an Abyssal Fleet's main anchor that provides strength to all of its allies. Okay. Wait. Instantaneously increases the ship's maneuverability and max speed. Afterwards, sun and energetic charges are sent to all allies within 1,500 units. All affected allies have their cooldowns and time to regenerate charges reduced by half, and receive buffs for 7 seconds. Wait, that's kind of nutty. Omni Shield. Sure, why not? I think that seems fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Pick through the wreckage of the rest of it. You also go find some stuff to salvage from the thing. Medusa class destroyer, blueprint, more stuff, more mod specs, abyssal matter, weapons up the wazoo, and it's okay. That's fine. Oh, hold on. Because we were okay, so we now have an active ability, abyssal burn, that can be used in place of sustained burn. Interesting. Oh, I didn't actually realize Sierra has a compatibility with second command. I might have to take a look at that then. Maybe in a future run I'll do it. It does seem kind of cool. Based on what I've heard other people talk about it too, so you're not the only one who's mentioned it. You can actually paint this. Oh, metallic? Abyssal Okay, hold on. So this ship does need an AI core to function properly. Okay. It's optimized for energy weapons that operate at 10% lower flux loss, increase the base range by 100 units. Can also absorb the impact charge particles, reduces EMP damage, automated ship, and then damage. Okay, so that doesn't really matter. So I could slot in a Chronos core, and now the ship is fully functioning. Its charges are really good. Wow, this is kind of nutty, actually, the more I look at this. This seems disgusting, actually. Heavy armor insulated engines. Okay, its burn speed's a little rough, so I think what I'll do is I'll quickly throw in... Oh, I can't. We have to be at a state. We have to be docked. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna moth it for now, because I don't really have a need to maintain this, and just it's gonna eat up more supplies than necessary if I just keep it active. So, for our own sanity, it's just mothballed. I wish I could repair. Maybe we have to just... Let's see. Okay. So we can't use sustained burn. Oh, hold on, there's some pods here. Oh, these are metal. I could... I have Nightingale piloting one of our other ships, which I think I forgot to rename. Yeah, for some of these I forgot to rename. Hold on, this one needs to be renamed properly. This one... because again, this one should be named after Pokemon. This one, I'm gonna call you a... What's another psychic type? Maybe not a psychic type. I'm gonna call you a... Milk Tank. No, Milk Tank is not correct. It's not that big. Clefairy is fine. And then this one is an AI ship, so we're gonna call you... We already have the Porygon. I'm not gonna give it another Porygon name. What if I call it... What's another digitally I don't want to call it a Rotom. Rotom's dumb. Why am I blanking out on Pokemon names? I'm literally playing Pokemon. Chandelure is fine. Alright, so this is the Chandelure. Okay. Let's keep going deeper into the void space. As long as we have enough supply, we can keep fighting. Once we run out of supply, I think once we hit like 2,000 supply, I think we have to just bail out. We can't stay too long. Because we're just gonna run out of supply and we'll die. And I would prefer not to. Ooh, hello, what's here? A drone ship, salvage it. What's here? What is that? Ah, debris field, okay. There is a weapon. That's about it. Okay, next. Oh, spooky. Alright, a very small fleet has arrived to die. Alright, let's go deal with this too. You know, I think this fleet's small enough that I don't have to send my big ship, aka me, in there, and we can probably just send the army of small ships to handle it. Should not be too difficult. We'll just watch it from here. Speed it up. We'll watch from this POV. Now, if it gets bad, we'll send some other stuff in, but I think we can do it. They already knocked out the big one, and they're already knocking out the smaller ones one by one, because I did add 2 battle cruisers, so there's at least 1 capital to act as an anchor. We did lose 1 small ship, but that's fine. Listen, gotta minimize waste, you know? Don't want to have to spend everything. Okay, fantastic. Let's recover the Geodude, which is a weird frigate. Take that back. I really am curious how these weapons operate, though. Spatial instability. Impacts on hull or armor add instability to the target. Having 30 stacks increases the damage it takes by 15%. That's kind of nuts. Ah, yes. Adding temporal instability to the enemy fleet. That's totally not spooky. Actually, it's really funny is while we're in here, I can still order my planets to keep making money or to keep doing things, which I should. Let's see, make improvements here. What are we actually missing here? This planet has ore and ruins, which is why we have tech mining. But it has to import food, organics, and fuel. I've already upgrade the military base is fine. And then upgrade to a star fortress for 1 million? Maybe we don't do that. I don't think I can afford that. Alright, leave that alone. Alright, Alright, let's keep going. A drone ship. Explore, salvage, nothing of note. Continue. Another drone ship over there. We do need to move a little slow. Hmm. More blueprints. Okay. So my understanding from what I was is that the deeper we go, the better the rewards, but obviously the spookier we're going in. So we're just gonna keep. I don't like the noise that I'm hearing. Let's go here. Oh. Ooh, it's dark. It's spooky. One wrong move. And we explodey. Hold on, where are we? Oh my gosh, there's actually just no light here. We're just in the void. Oh, hold on. What's this? Okay, let's save. That's not light. That's just dark. That's just darkness. Okay. There's an unidentified fleet. A decaying photosphere. A dying light in a... No. A dying light in a vast sea of nothingness. Even highly accurate sensors are almost unable to take note of it. The decomposition may be related to the low density of abyssal matter within the region. Okay. Why do I have a maid headband on? Which outfit is that? There we go. Total darkness. Oh, hold on. Oh, interesting. So decrease your range, much of maps unchargeable. Okay, got it. Alright, well, there's a fleet here, might as well fight it off. It can't be that bad. Oh, wait, we've never encountered these before. What is this? Aleph 8. Okay, what is this? The Type 250 Overseer unit. Closest match found to archive entry for Fulgurite class frontier support cruisers. 53% confidence. A standout of Orion shipyards. Okay, so... this frontier rated utility platform features a spinal mounted microwave emitter. That can't be good. The rest of these... Okay. Deluce, Misgot, Alcit, Rificate, Interdirect, Protect, Unfabricate. Alright, well, they're trying to unfabricate us, which is not a good thing, so... We'll unfabricate them first. Let's just send in a couple things like this. I think this should be fine. Alright, let's just go in here. You always have, like I said, yeah, eat the pirates, and also you always want to do the minimum viable fleet so that you don't spend too much of your resources, you know what I mean? That's why we're not trying to spend so much resources. Ooh. Okay. They have a lot of... Whoa! Oh, are these shards? Oh, these are the shard ships. Oh, shoot. Okay, we may need an alternative way to deal with this. Okay, yeah, they knock out the twig so fast. Okay. We can kill them quickly. Okay, we got a hard vent in between before that giant stack comes after me. I see it approaching very quickly. I want to see if we can focus this this one here. These are destroyer tier, but apparently they're way stronger than I thought they were going to be. Thankfully, I can just blast their shields away. Perfect. Okay, we're losing ships. Fire the Annihilator rockets and ions and see what we can do. He doesn't seem to have any point defenses, which is really funny, so I should be able to just fling semis at it and call it a day. That one's basically dead. Oh, actually, yep, there we go. The semis did their job. Okay, how many do we have left? All right, I think we can get by without calling in anything else. I don't know what ate up all my energy, though. I think it's the weapons, actually. This is a very brave soul. Okay. Turn around. Deal with this one. these two. Yeah, these guys, I think it's more just scary because I didn't know how to fight these. I saw the giant stack of, well, everything, and I needed to make sure I knew how to deal with this. How much is that community channel point challenge at now? Hey, Zant, did you do your contribution to the making sure we get the, so you can get your terrible Christmas album just in time for Christmas? Let's get this done real quick. I'm probably gonna stop reminding people about that and just be like, if you see it and you remember to do it, awesome. If you don't do it, then that's your fault. I don't want to keep reminding people. I think it'll be fun to do it, but you gotta remember to do it. I know you would, but literally, I'm not allowed. Like, Twitch is the one that caps it at a certain amount per stream. I think Twitch is the one that caps it at 2K per stream, per person. What is left? Oh, there's still 2 left. Okay. We'll just do super speed up. Should be able to kill it. The carriers can get it anyways. What's the last one? These things are obnoxious. This is why you need small ships to deal with capturing these things. There you go. Alright, wow, we lost 3 ships in that. Why is it called a prayer unit? I'm sorry, wait a second. It has a weapon called Final Call. Sure, you know what, let's take it. That seems questionable. I'll take it. I don't know what this does. Alright. We'll probably mothball it too. Let's mothball it. I don't want to deal with that right now, but I am kind of curious what that what is that weapon? Final Call, built in. Run the sim. I need to know what this does. Okay, so Final Call can only be used while its barrage sequence is activated. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so the way this operates is that you go straight, you can't turn, and then you can fire its super weapon. And it's basically a ramming ship. You go in there, it's a suicide ship. Alright, let's go check out this drone. Very spooky. Not much here. Hey, some people want to just pilot. Also, humans can't pilot it. Only robots can. AI cores. Alright. Let's go here. What's this? More salvaging. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not able to pilot it as much as you would like to. I think so. Yeah, I think it's a Ziggurat skill just on very, very aggressive steroids. We can't stay here much longer. I am actually running out of supply. There's another fight coming up. Can I sensor burst this, actually? Actually, does this even work? That fleet's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, they really want to unfabricate us. I don't like that. Alright, let's go fight this. I think there was a reason why I didn't send some of these in. I know one of these has this actual semi-brief and not the mini-brief, and I cannot remember which one. I think it might be this one. This has got mini-briefs. I could have sworn I had something with a semi-brief, because a semi-brief is a large missile, right? Maybe I put it away. Alright, let's just deal with this. I think we can do this if we just send in a bunch of destroyers and carriers. We'll send in the Racing, or we'll send in the Flygon, the Frostlass, and the Noctowl. This should be enough. These fights are getting a little bigger, which is why I'm getting a little concerned. Alright, once more. I wish my nose wasn't so stuffy. I sound so bad. Where are they? Who's piloting this? Oh, it doesn't tell me who the pilot is. Okay, that's annoying. I can tell some of the pilots. I think, for example, Ray's piloting this one. Yeah. Alright, we already got a small engagement over there, but that guy is not going to live very long. He's probably dead. Yeah, unless he can blink out quickly. Whatever that weapon is, oh my goodness, it just rips through apart all of our stuff. Let's shield up. Shields up. Alright, how about this? Everyone on me. Let's call in a few more smaller ships to maybe cause harassments. Should be able to just smack this down a little bit. Got a predicted shot here. Perfect. Alright. It's literally a mod called Portrait Changer. And then it adds I'll explain it after this fight, but add something to your intel in the personal tab, literally called Portrait Changer. Okay. We may need to call in a few more to help out. We actually can't shoot those down fast enough. Holy cow. Okay. Now the carriers are doing a really good job of at least popping these, but I may need to... Alright, see if we can fling missiles at it, just to try to harass it. If we just send in a whole bunch at the same time, it's very likely at least one of the mini-breeze will connect. Yes. Not quite to kill, though. Oh my goodness. We're in a dangerous position. No, it's not updated to 0.98, but it still works. All you have to do is just change the JSON file to say like 0.98, and it'll be fine. I have not had any issues with it at all. Oh boy. Come on. Okay, so alright, so I need these to focus this one and this one to focus this one as we try to back up from this. We're on the back step here, trying to not die, since I know we can our flux can handle this. Right, I do need a hard vent. Probably shouldn't have done that when these attacks are coming in, but I think our armor might be enough to handle it. We lost one of the blasters, okay. Just approach this one, that'd be great. It's just too fast. Alright, well, let's get rid of these smaller ones. There we go. Ooh, he survived. The problem is that there's just so many of them. Let's call in Dusknor and Quill Lava and the Rotom. Likely some of these will die, but I think that's okay. I just need something to keep chasing after these things. I'm going to turn off my shields because now we can move faster. Pop the shields on as we get close. I cannot catch up to that one. It's just too fast for us. Fine. These two have decided, though, that they want to die. So that's okay. This one has point defense weapons. Interesting. I can just get all three of these to connect. Beautiful. Alright, keep doing that. Alright. These things just do not want to die. Let's do full assault. I think what we're doing is we're hanging too far back. We need to go aggressive. There we go. Like that one. And ain't gonna live much longer. Especially as it's being lasered to death. Okay. Now that we're on full aggro mode, we're able to run them down. Let's go switch back to the left side of the fight. What does that sound? That's a new one. Okay, yeah, the Rotom died, saw that one. That was bound to happen. And this is the... Well, that thing's under attack. I think that's our super carrier. Alright. See if we can kill this one. This one's almost dead. This is the one that the mini Brave's connected to, and it almost killed it. But unfortunately, we were not fast enough to kill. Come on. There we go. And then just keep chasing. I'm just turning off the shields. We go faster with shields off. Kind of. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for swinging by. Hopefully you had fun here. Feel free to swing by again in the future. You can always follow to remember to know when I go live. I stream 4 times a week. Appreciate you swinging by and showing us your art, though. Very cool stuff. What's left? Okay, so there's the 2 in the back that we just can't reach easily. There we go. Come on. One of the ships must have a unique sound effect that I didn't notice. Okay, we did it. Holy cow, what an obnoxious fight. I can only recover our own ships. We're doing anime mod run. Today we're in the Dark Abyss, trying to find strange and rare treasures that will totally be useful, and finding things called like seraph cores. So that's what we're up to. We're finding really spooky stuff in here. We can't stay here forever, but we're managing to keep finding. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Listen, we always have to play anime mods. It's the only correct way to play any video game. Alright, let's kind of keep going in here. We're finding treasure at the very least. We're finding a lot of blueprints, I'm actually really happy about. Anyways, how are you doing, Almond? The Harumatsuri blueprint. Do I know this ship? Oh, it's a weapon. Interesting. Fires rockets. Every 8 rockets will switch damage type, indicated by different trail colors. 240 munitions. Okay. Well, that sounds fun. Take it all. I think we'll go northwards and we'll just try to loop back closer to the exit. Okay, so we're back in the bright space, but I don't want to be in the bright space. I want to be in the dark. In the abyss. Why is that one purple? You see this here? That's purple. It's been not... All the other ones have not been purple, so whatever that is, it's, I assume it's not going to be very good. Jeez. I'm already... What is this? The photosphere. Not any major note. Why is there a lot of weird entities here? Let's do a sensor burst. So we can't interact with them. They're not actually there. You find a derelict ship. It may be recoverable until we examine it. Just as you're about to send your crew, a sudden request for a comlink comes in from Sierra. Thinking it's a possible relevance to the inspection, you hold your crew and prepare to open the channel. You're waiting for the next version to start resetting SMODs become vanilla means you can finally choose not to reset. Oh, you can reset SMOD. I'm surprised you're not just using a mod for SMOD resets, honestly. I feel like that'd be the easier solution. Her avatar appears on your tripod without delay. How is it possible? It feels like I've seen this ship before. She pauses a moment. Or rather, like I've flown it, felt its interfaces. But I've never been in this place before, right? Can you keep the channel open, Kindred, and tell the crews to be careful? This all creeps me out. The crew enters the confines of the ship. Hold on, let me drink some water real fast before we read this, so I can read this with the appropriate amount of gravitas that this probably demands. And maybe get out of the maid outfit, so that you can actually, I can read this seriously. Give me a second. Okay. The crew enters the confines of the ship. Sierra's avatar flickers restlessly as the both of you view the live feed. Progress is made through the tiny corridors within the ship. As expected of automated specs, no bridge can be found. However, unlike the usual outfit, tiny crew compartments can be spotted around the ship, but with no signs of them having been recently used. You continue to watch the feed, and as the crew turns around the corner, Sierra's avatar blacks out for just a second, as a silver chamber can be seen on your datapad of the same design of those on Sierra's ship. You call her name and she takes a moment to think. Alright, now I'm just confused, she finally answers, no explanation having come to mind. Not a fan of the implications here, she continues, but I can think on that later. There's more important matters at hand. Heavy ordnance for its size, she mutters, her tone gradually shifting as she fawns over the vessel. High-spec interdimensional warship, sourced from an extra-dimensional space exhibiting exotic physical properties. Her concerns drain away, and she speaks almost giddily. Well, it might be cursed, but there's only one way to know for sure, right? Understanding what she's getting at. You ready the crew for Sierra's transfer? Sierra's transferred from the Void Witch over to the Void Saint. The ship systems boot up and Sierra takes it for a test flight, just narrowly avoiding a collision as she exits phase space. Oh, okay, so we just gave her an upgrade. Okay, so she lost the Void Witch. Which is kind of annoying because I actually don't have oh shoot, okay, so the problem is I don't. So, we got a new ship. Say hello to the Void Saint. A Raphael class ship. Oh, okay, well, it's fine. This is fine. What does this actually have? Raphael's Grace, a unique hull almost unlike any other observed within the abyssal depths. It appears alike to some, but its mechanisms function entirely differently. Okay, so max speed is increased by 15. Okay, so armor, ship's weapons durability, and repair time. Okay, this one's strong. So it's a phase ship, right? Okay. Zero's Concord. Plus, vessels gives it passage from dimensions align sectors true. Okay, wait, hold on. Blessed by space and stars, this vessel is gifted with passage between dimensions to align the sector's true fate with its reality. In layman's terms, it is fitted with an exotic Concord phase system operable only by Sierra, its specialized AI persona. Hello there, Greywind. How are you doing? Yeah, we're in the abyssal depths, and we have just acquired the Void Saint. Okay, so you can. Okay, so that's our thing. Okay, and then. Okay, got it. So. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna auto-fit that. Oh, there's no auto-fit options. Okay, so I can give her fervor. This activation cost is 0. It's phase suffering critical. Okay, so I think we give her Whisper Song. Basically, okay, got it. Interesting. I think fervor is fine. And then what is the speed of this thing? 10 is good. I need weapons on it. It only has 5 slots. I guess the Yakochu instead of the semi-brief is correct. Or maybe she was the semi-brief carrier. Do I give Sierra a semi-brief? That's probably fine. And then these are synergy turrets. The new dungeon is great. I'm just having fun exploring, honestly. I guess we'll give her Void Blasters. That sounds like fun. Anomalous Micro Launchers. Okay. Maybe we don't give her a semi-brief. Let's give her... Sure, just give her a giant railgun. That's fine. Hold on, let's just run a sim. Let's run the sim. Also, I don't know when they changed this. Oh wait, I know what happened. Okay, let's try this out. Okay. So Leviathan Cannon. Yep, that seems spooky. You did tell me what happened at work a little. Wait, actually, did you? No, you told me about the other stuff that happened. Oh my goodness. Wait, this thing is crazy. Okay, wait, so it has a shield. Oh, okay, so abyssal phase ship. Wait, this is nuts, actually. No, you didn't tell me too much about what happened at work. No, you only told me the other stuff that was going on. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be a disgustingly powerful ship. I'm glad we have it on our side. You spent an hour? An hour doing what? Let's go over here. I guess we're going into deeper space again. Ah, alright, so they're... The Abyssal Accumulator collects abyssal matter in large quantities, housing internal processing facilities. We salvage it, and we find abyssal matter, items, a hyper shunt tap, Tachi Wing blueprint from Mayasurin, Okay, some more stuff, that's fine. However, we're about to get attacked, so... yeah, they don't like us. Telling client why I cannot help her apply for government benefits? Yeah, that's on the individual to apply for that type of thing. Why would they think a lawyer's gonna help them apply for government benefits? I don't know how it works in Canada, but I assume it's like, hey, you should be able to figure this out, right? I don't want to send in just the big capital ships. Let's send in a lot of smaller ones. I like playing with small ships in this game. Obviously, it's not ideal, but I think it's more enjoyable when there's variety. Alright, let's hit the sensor jammer alpha. Call it a day. I'm glad we gave Sierra some pretty nutty stuff. I'm sure she will make use of that greatly. Alright. Where's the enemy? Full assault. Well, I'm assuming that even though you told them, they were still insisting that you gotta help them, right? That it's your legal, moral right to help them, or something along those lines, right? And then they just annoyed you to no end because you're like, no, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. Okay, so the Void Witch is decreasing, so we probably need to pull the Void Witch out. This, whatever this thing is absolutely obnoxious. Oh my goodness, we actually lost a bunch of our ships. We may need to call out some other ones. Alright, that one got knocked out. Oh, we lost the Frostlass too? I want to call in, Noctowl, Starmie, and... that one's not ready. You know, it's ready. Screw it. What is your colleague dealing with? Even worse stuff? Alright, there we go. Just fling missiles at it, call it a day. One of these will connect. Perfect. Oh, whoa, I burnt out. Shoot, I didn't realize I burnt out. Probably because I'm trying to fling too much energy at this. She gets called by your clients for Burger King and Starbucks phone numbers. Wait, what? At what point can you just tell a client, hey, that's not anything at all at what our company does? Oh my goodness, our super carrier is getting demolished. Okay, this is bad. That's fine. We can recover, but yikes. Okay. Thankfully, our fighter carriers are in here to help cause issues, but oh my goodness, we're losing a lot of ships. Oh shoot, aiming wrong direction. Iron missiles, okay. I don't want to call anything else in if I can avoid it. Yeah, I think we can get by without calling any more in. Let's go help out here. That one's basically gonna die. There goes that other one that we just called in. Putting enough energy at this thing to destroy its shields. Now it's gonna die. Some clients are special that way. Or I guess they think lawyers are a solves all problems types of individual. You're like fixers, but for not for cool problems, but for obnoxious, stupid problems instead. Okay, we survived somehow. With this many defeats. Yikes. Okay, I think I don't want any of this. Another Chronos core. More spooky weapons. That's fine. Well, the amount of repairs is going to be really bad. Maybe we should start making our way out of here. Maybe we don't need to stay in the Abyss anymore. Maybe the Abyss has had enough of us. Well, hold on. What's this? The Ethereal Shores. Okay. I was going to leave, but I kind of want to see what that big red thing is. I am obligated to explore and find out. There's just a lot of fleets around this thing, isn't there? Oh, that one's coming straight for us. We're not really ready to fight this, but I think we can do it anyways. Earn a story point for repairs. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, let's go engage this. So Void Saint's not ready, but we are. We can probably bring in the carriers. Maybe not the battle cruiser. We can bring in the Noctowl. Void Wretch doesn't have a pilot. Send in the Jirachi and the Starmie. Songless and Pidgey. Should be fine. Alright, let's see how this pans out. Let's have everyone on me. I want to play this safe. I want to say this place. Sounds says working in a personal injury law firm. Yeah, sometimes you just end up with idiot clients who you're surprised how they manage to function on a day-to-day basis, right? That's how I feel sometimes when I deal with people. Thankfully, I don't deal with people too often. Deactivate drone ships. Ooh. Oh, they're drone ships, right? Okay, let's go that way. I don't know if we're fast enough to reach that deactivated drone ships, but if we can, I'd love to capture it before we get where they do. Oh, they already got it. Okay, so let's just full assault here. No, I don't think I want to switch jobs. I like my job. My job is comfy. It's very relaxed. It's very cozy. I don't know what a Makara class ship is, but we destroyed one. Alright, we're gonna try to not turn on shields, but I guess we might have to soon, as the fight's getting a little nasty. Let's go turn around. Let's go deal with the big ones here. I noticed at least one. Yeah, that's probably the one in the back. Yeah, I have no intention of switching my jobs. My job is nice and relaxed and cozy. I don't have to deal with idiots that often. I only have to deal with idiots if I really want to. Which I can just choose not to. Alright, that one's dead too. Alright, so these are probably the big ships that I have to worry about. Thankfully, we can just approach and get ready to blast it with missiles. And we may have accidentally friendly fired. Where's the last one? Alright, we'll 4x this. I don't think we actually lost a single ship, surprisingly. Wow, that fight actually went well. We only lost 20 crew members and, like, nothing else. Okay, that's a miracle. A Cosmos core. Oh, interesting. So, hold on. Let me read this. Its max speed and maneuverability is reduced by 25%, weapon fire reduced by 20, but its max range is increased by 15% and deals 10% extra damage and takes 10% less damage. That's kind of nutty. Okay. The more important part is I want to see what things are beholden here. And I think after whatever engagement we find here, we will leave the abyss. Maybe. Maybe. This thing is gigantic. Oh, there's multiple colossal protospheres. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Hold on. Okay. They're getting way more aggressive now. Okay. You know, I'm gonna pull the Sunrider out. I think Sunrider needs a chance to shine in these trying times, and also we gotta get more people EXP. Alright. Let's just commit to this, and then, I don't know. We'll 4x it until we engage. Yeah, I'm a little, what's the word I'm thinking of? My nose has been really stuffy. I thought it was allergies, but at this point, I don't know anymore. Maybe I'm a little sick, but I'm not allowed to be sick because I have to travel next week. If I get sick, a certain someone's gonna end my existence, so I'm just gonna say I'm not sick. It's easier to say I'm not sick than to think I'm sick. Ooh, we lost the Meowth. Unfortunate. Okay, let's full assault. Oh, I did already. Okay. Please do not give me mouth to mouth. No, thank you. I'm not choking. I'm not dying like that. Alright, this one should die relatively quickly. Yeah, we can just like, the main thing with this build, we can overwhelm the shield defenses of most ships and honestly just take no damage from anything. Like, we actually vent out so much damage. Like, these guys actually can't hurt us. Most of our flux is from when we fire our weapons. Like, see this guy right here? If he walks the wrong way, yeah, his shield just mostly gets deleted, but he faces around, which is annoying. Sunrider's doing his thing. Give Sierra C, what do you mean? Oh, some antimatter blasters? Yeah, probably. I need to see what weapons we have lying around. I actually don't have Sierra in this fight, weirdly enough. It's because her ship is not fully ready. Let's recover these. More cores. These are worth a lot. Okay, well, let's take a look at Sierra. So, antimatter blasters. I mean, she's got void blasters. Is that close enough? Is that what you're talking about? Need to give her some more stuff, but I'm waiting until we get back to a dock to add more stuff. Although for now, I can probably justify just dumping out everything in here. Oh, I'm enjoying this. This is great. This is great. A brunette and a redhead walked into a bar. Ironically, the blonde ducked. Oh, did that mean the brunette got hurt? Because she walked into the bar? How could she? She should have known better. If I get near this, am I gonna suffer? No. There's a fabricator here, though. There's a lot of stuff here. Trebuchet, Lion's Guard, Eviscerate, Abyssal Matter, Mini Breve. Who just casually leaves a Mini Breve in the void? You gotta make sure you watch your nukes. Come on, you can't just leave Mini Breves out here. It's dangerous. Oh my goodness, we're being chased again by another unidentified fleet. That one has like a bigger ship, I think, right? Alright, well, I guess we gotta fight this off. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so now it's not just cruisers, there's an entire battleship, the Morkoth battleship. We could disengage, but I think we can fight this off. Yeah, alright, let's just fight this off. We're just gonna pull out the heavy hitters. Yeah, pull out the heavy hitters for this one, and send a lot of smaller ones to help out, or flesh out the fleet numbers. Alright. Ooh, it's not nearly as much as I thought. Let's go there. Yeah, we're not getting the difficulty EXP bonuses, so we're fine. Our fleet is really big. So, like, we can basically win any fight that we get into. Like, I don't doubt that at all. Our fleet is comically huge, with a lot of capitals and a lot of smaller ships to flesh out the gaps in our line. Sunrider just went in there and just immediately demolished a bunch of ships, so that's fun. Alright, full assault. Let's do it. Oh, man. Let me drink real fast. Let's just rip through this. This should not be that difficult. These are easy pickings. It's really, like, I need to know where the big capital is, and I'm gonna fight that capital myself. Where's the capital? Listen, you already know, I always play with anime mods. It can't be a real Professor stream unless there's, like, some anime character in it. That's kind of like, I just prefer it that way. I find it more aesthetically pleasing. Plus, I think it's just kind of funny. I think some people get annoyed that I, like, add anime mods to my game, but I'm like, who cares? I'm the one playing it, not them. If they wanted to watch a streamer do it, like, the normal way, there's a bajillion other people who would play... Oh, jeez. This is actually really not good. What was the cute anime... I don't know what this cute anime character is that you're talking about. Jeez. How do I even run over this guy's shields? If I fling this at it? Missiles, missiles, missiles. Fling the missiles. Fling the missiles at it. Yay. Oh, I overloaded. Uh-oh. Now I'm in danger. Thankfully, we have a lot of shields, so it might be okay. For armor, if I can just turn that on, and there we go. You know what? Yeah, we should probably... Oh, the Sunrider got knocked out. That's... Alright, Sierra, time to come in. Time to send Sierra in. Seeing the Sunrider get knocked out is not things I thought I'd ever say. Alright, let's just move back. We have enough flux that we could just keep stepping backwards until... You know, until we survive the rest of this, so we should be okay for a little bit. I definitely need assistance here. Let's have them come over here and help me out. Because again, I'm just anchoring by existing. Listen, yeah, exactly. If it's anime, then it's anime. That's how it works. Right now, we can turn this off, and now I can look at these things. Oh my goodness, my aiming on this ship is awful. I am missing so many shots. Turn towards this goober. Press this funny button, turn off the shield. Hard vent, and let's go deal with them. Oh, we got... Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we lost the Sunrider in that fight. Yikes. That's how you know it's getting bad. There's another fleet coming after us. I'm trying to get to the accumulator. And maybe towards the fabricator too. So what do we actually do with the abyssal matter? That's a real question. Does it matter? Probably not. It's matter, so I guess it does matter if you want to make puns. Okay, I guess we gotta do an... we could probably just escape, right? Oh, we're too slow. Oh, pretty sleepy. But I want to keep going a little bit longer. Ow. I think we just leave, actually. I think we should go escape and, like, rest and recover. We've mapped it out a little bit more, and we've seen a little bit more of what the Abyss offers us. Right? Although I'm kind of questioning, like, what other cores can we find? Ow, why are we throwing things at me? Hello, Tathor, how are you? Alright, let me use the restroom real quick, because I've been, I have not used it for, like, the past god knows how long, so let me do that real quick. You can gawk at the void. Don't suffer too much, do your best. Consume caffeine, you'll be awake. so we can navigate the abyss together, comrades, and see what treasures. Actually, no, we're leaving this place. I do not know what else is here. And quite frankly, I think we're at the point where I don't want to die, so maybe we should just leave due to our supplies dwindling rapidly. So we're gonna do exactly that. Also, apparently we're now hostile. Oh, geez, wait, when did we get into a war? Oh, the Westernese League, also known as the Persane League and the Auroran Federation, are now at war with Iron Shell, Hegemony, and the other ones, so... that's... not ideal, I think. So, the Hegemony's at war with us, Iron Shell's at war with us, and... well, these guys are always at war with us. MVS is also at war. Wow, that's a lot of people fighting us, huh? Anyways, hopefully your work suffering doesn't get too bad, and you can just enjoy your time relaxing to listening to me to distract you from your actual responsibilities, like most people who watch streamers in the middle of the day do. What's this? Oh, it's steel. Don't care about that. Actually, I kind of want to still keep exploring. Down with the hedgies? Why does everyone hate the Hegemony? Actually, to be fair, me too. If anyone if factions in the game started asking me to pay taxes, I would be like, how dare you ask me to pay taxes? I'm gonna now ask you to please, what do they say? Deconstruct themselves. Oh, hello. An abyssal transmitter. Investigate salvage. Wait, what do we actually get out of this? Kawaso PD system. Okay. Oh, hello. Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, I kind of need... no, I'm gonna fall in. It's too late. I already need to know what this is. What is this thing? Okay. An abyssal beacon. A man-made beacon to illuminate the depths of the abyss in areas devoid of photospheres and other sources of natural light. Unlike other sources, it is unable to produce a constant amount of light, making it less reliable for nearby operations, but still better than being a better solution than nothing at all. Also, there's a bunch of fleets coming after us. That one's got a battleship. Let's see if we can avoid this. Oh boy. It's just not bad. It's a cruiser. I could probably slap this. I don't want to fight more fights though. I kind of want to just... alright, just fight it out. We can fight this out. Alright. Actually, just full assault this. Yeah, exactly. Alright, Garm's speaking like a true freedom fighter, rejecting the hegemony and all of its homogenous hegemony control of the sector. Good job. Fight for your right. Don't pay taxes to these foul, grubbing individuals who will tax you without representation. Oh, we already lost a ship. Great. We're losing two. Okay, got it. Let's have everyone stay on me and we'll fight around me. How about that? Let's do that. Fight on me. Call in this one. Probably safer doing it this way. A lot of these are small enough that we could easily just... oh my gosh, we're losing a lot of small ships. Small ships are not strong enough for this. So we can kill this one though. This one flies too much. It blinks too much. However, it's dead. Oh, I didn't have my shield on. Yeah, we should probably turn the shield on. Alright, this one's is going crazy, so I should be able to just gun it down. Also fling some missiles in between to kind of saturate it. We almost managed to get it. We are actually ripping through its weaponry, which is good, but it's a little too far for me to catch, so it's gonna survive. Pull back around here. Perfect. That one walked right into that. Being said, Battle the Hegemony is good. Persane Hegemony, Starsector is cringe. Unfortunately, we joined the Persane League. Actually, I hated joining them because they were demanding taxes from me all the time. The only reason I joined them is because that way they would stop demanding taxes from me. Are you sending me a message on Discord, Ray? If you throw something at me, that's what I'm going to assume is happening. Let's pop this one. This one should die relatively easily. Yeah, because we just overwhelm its shields with our heavier weaponry. Just like that. In fact, now we can fire some more missiles at it. And if it doesn't stop it, it just dies. Perfect. Alright. The rest should fall in due time. I really want to try playing a faster, more nimble ship than this abomination. As much as I like the Paragons, wow, it's just slow. Right, that one's dead. Turn on this. Wait for that one to mess up. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay. Our soft flux does dissipate, so I just can't catch the stupid thing. There we go. If it messes up once, it dies. Okay. I think this is the last one. Oh, there's one more. Okay. Alright, shields off so we can catch it. Goodness, I hate this thing. Speed up. Okay, I think there's one remaining, and then we're free from this abominable fight. I don't know. I still think I like to make my own faction in Starsector, but oftentimes whenever I try, it tends to go very poorly. Oh man, we lost so much.
Bravo, bravo.
That scared me. That actually scared me. Yugi boy. God. Spooked me. Hello there, Maddo-san. How are you? Alright, we got stuff. Alright. I want to still explore that abyssal depth, but if I go too close, we might die. No problem. Hopefully you're enjoying Starsector. We're in the depths of basically hell right now, so you know, it's fun times. I guess there's a Terran region, the royal family, the hegemony. Are they from England? Are they English? Under Mark II's hull alteration. Improves fluxus. Oh, hello. Wait, hold on. Can I put that? Do I have to be docked to use that? Wait, that's kind of nutty. Advanced flux crystal drive over soft shields. Wait a second. Oh, okay. It's got to be at the. We got to be docked. Got it. Close. Wait, what is it then? If it's not England, are they French? Is the hegemony French? That makes it worse. Oh, we didn't. Okay, so we got the. Okay, the drone ship has Imperial targeting mod spec. Okay, so your range goes up, your speed goes down, your projectile speed goes down, but all your weapon stuff gets better. Okay, interesting. Imperium hulls only. Okay. Wait, what's that flag? It's a black flag. Oh, wait, no, that makes it even worse. So yeah, so this mod is random assortment of things. The mod list is all the way at the top, so you can just take a peek and figure out which one you like. That's why we had I pinned the mod list for people who are curious. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we get out of the void now. I think our supply is actually getting a little too low, so we leave. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah, they're chasing after me. I don't want to fight this. Yeah, we'll disengage. We gotta bail. Sorry, I didn't say worse. I saw the black flag and I thought of Germany, but I don't actually know what the black flag is referring to in this scenario, Garm. It's just a black flag. Who could it refer to? We gotta get out of here. The void is too much for us. Yeah, our supplies are dwindling quickly. Yeah, that flag is black for me. I don't want to fight this. Just story point out of here. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna hyper speed our way out of here. Just eat the damage. We'll return. Are they Dutch? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I assume it's Dutch, right? Oh my gosh, we have so little supply. Okay. Scotland? Oh, there's Scots? Really? Okay, hold on. I gotta... We have, like, not enough... Okay, so we're gonna suspend all repairs. We have just enough supply, I think, to make it to a... okay. We have just enough supply to make it to the UAF territory. Let's go to Favonius. We have just enough, I think, to get over there. Oh, maybe not. We're still in the dark void. How does this work if I, Interdiction Pulse. Okay, so I'm gonna pop Interdiction Pulse. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get there quickly. We're basically out of supply. But we're entering real space again. What is that? Another gravity well. Come on. Come on. I don't want to lose any of my ships, but at this point we might. Okay. Let's avoid the clouds. I mean, I think it's great. Oh shoot, okay, so the Rotom was damaged, okay. Just wait, do you know where did I tell you where I put Nekograd? I think I put Nekograd like around here is where it's currently located, which I don't know what threat comes from the west side of the map, but whatever it is, Nekograd is ready. Himo. All right, we'll go to the other one. Okay, we're probably gonna lose the Rotom at this point. Let's... Jesus. Favonius here, okay. Oh yeah, that thing's starting to deteriorate quickly. Is it isolated? Okay. Well, maybe I'll move it somewhere else then. I haven't fully, you know... It's not permanent. Like, I haven't committed to a spot. Alright, I would like to go to you. And let's access the trade hub and their funny UI. And then I'm gonna buy these complimentary refreshments, all of them. And let's get our coins. Okay. There we go. I'm getting so many confectionery coins. Okay. What can I do with all these funny coins? Well, let's see. I could buy the Nanami Teitoku, which is gain 1 Mary Yisu, the Epic Dragon, the Black Pearl. Although we already have one. Oh wait, what is this? The Black Pearl. I actually can't get this because I don't have the right tier of cooperation, or like what do you want to call it? The relation. This rare ship comes with a complement of Neoko androids to crew the ship and intriguing sometimes energy weapons, 2 hangars for instance. Okay, so got it. What else can I buy? You could buy Mato Chorus or Semi-Breeze. I already have Semi-Breeze, so I don't care about that. Sakura Petals. Sakura MLRS. Catapults is the type of nonsense that I would use, honestly. I'm thinking... God, I kind of want to buy one of these. I almost want to save up for this thing, whatever this abomination is. It seems amazing. Wait, don't I already have a ship that's similar to this? Yeah, okay, so the funny thing is, the main issue is I don't have enough... What I don't have enough of is I don't have enough... I don't have enough ships with a large missile pod. A large missile slot to actually run around for semi-briefs. I think only one ship actually has a large slot, and it is... Well, it's basically what Sierra's on. So that's the amusing bit. Don't need that. Okay, what do I not need? Don't need that. Keep the rest of this, that's fine. What else do they actually offer me? Since we're friendly now, they should allow me to buy ships, right? Okay. Okay, the Priscilla. You know, it's funny, I could probably just build most of these if I really wanted a certain ship. Computer City's eating up too much cash. This is a disaster. It's the hazard pay. Still not making enough money on the on mining here, which is really funny. We need investment. Are we manticores? Maybe. Let's see what else we got. At least we survived the void. I'm pretty happy with that, and we did manage to get a lot of. Oh, hello. I just realized we actually have too much fuel on hand now too, so I might need to sell some of it or buy a tanker to carry the excess fuel. So the problem is I'm over capacity by about 8,000. This Tsutsumi class L tanker hull would allow me to carry 1,300, which is not actually that. Maybe I actually do buy one of these. That's actually not the worst idea. Its speed is really bad though. It would cap at 9 after all the upgrades. While we're here, I could make this even stronger. I could add a flux crystal to it. Yeah, okay, so now I have a flux crystal, which means it's got even higher capacity. Oh, okay. I don't know if we have any of those sitting around. I might have to check all of our weapons. I have to check our weapon stack. I mean, overall, I think we did pretty good for our forced foray into the abyssal depths. I hear there's like a super boss down there. We just have to find it. Which, that'll be the really spooky part when it's time to go. It's not like I love you or anything, Baka. I don't know why that's my loading message there. That was weird. So, hey, look, we survived, right? I say that's a success. Who's alive at this hour? Okay. I think I'm getting a little tired. I didn't take a nap today because I was basically out and about for most of everything. So let's see who is streaming at this hour. Where did it say the other day? Yeah, I guess Cleo's streaming. Should I raid Cleo? Yeah, May's streaming. Let's see. I always feel weird about raiding into big streamers because I'll be like, oh, it'll feel like, oh, you're just trying to get people to pay attention to you because you're raiding a big streamer or something like that. I'm like, that's why I don't do that very often anymore. But yeah, let's raid into May. Sure. Wait, didn't I raid May last week? Hold on, who did I raid? Let's see. Oh no, I guess it's... no, I definitely raided May last week, I think, at some point. Let's raid... Okay, let's raid Bunsen Berry. You can watch a Filipino play funny Filipino game. I don't even know what's a Filipino game. Raid Bunsen Berry. Alright, comrades, hopefully you had fun. I'm gonna go to bed and relax for the rest of the evening. Don't forget, if you want to do the channel point challenge thing, it's still got like another half month to go, so yeah, I'm sure it'll complete. But if it doesn't, remind your fellow comrades to contribute points, or I will not be reminding anyone else anymore. I think we'll take a break from Starsector next week. We'll see. I want to try some other stuff. And next week is only a 3-day stream week because I will be traveling to Canada again on the Thursday. So until then, comrades, have fun, enjoy your night, your weekend, and all that stuff. I am gonna totally not play League of Legends for the foreseeable future. And no, I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I'm actually really tired. All right, good night. Bye. 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 No, Canada more important. I'm sorry, Garb. Okay, bye.